Liches.
No.
Oh no! I just hit live.
No
cinder block this time. I was real surprised. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. I hope you're doing fantastic today. It's been quite a day already, and this is the perfect end to my day, I think. So I'm really excited for this. And hi, this is Playotic. So if you're new here, we do all tabletop gaming of all kinds. Call of Cthulhu, Dungeons & Dragons. This is technically Dungeons & Dragons, but it's a revamped synth, kind of 90s retro, 80s, 90s retro vibe going to it. It's very Vice City, Lasers and Liches, high fantasy Vice City. That's what I'm going with. That's the descriptor. So it's super fun and ridiculous. I have no expectations for this because I don't know what to expect. Once Myst told me her character, I was like, all expectations went out the window. So yeah, this is fun. So what do we got? We got a fun game tonight. It's a one shot called Night at the Doxxbury. And I can't wait to get into it. We got a guest with us tonight, which is a friend of mine that I haven't got to see in way too long. Man, we used to have some fun little jams going on over at Ron's, but we haven't got to do that in a while. We'll have to do that sometime. But for now, we get to sit down and play some tabletops together, which is super exciting. It wasn't that long ago that I pulled up Foundry and I was like, it said 365 days since you last played Lasers and Liches, and my heart hurt. And then suddenly all the nostalgia came back and I was like, you know what? I'm not streaming Thursday. Let's run an impromptu Lasers and Liches one shot. Turns out I am streaming Thursday. So this is just a long week, but I love it. And yeah, 1.2 Lasers and Liches. If you watched in the past, you might see some Easter eggs, but if not, then this is all fresh and good and no prior knowledge needed. So for this, if you remember, for those of you who might remember, your Uncle Wilbur has. Oh, let me pull up my Discord because there's a message in there I need to read on stream.
Thank you for those biddies, Aaron.
Oh, thank you,
Bitty
thank you. Where is our chat? I think I pinned it. I hope I did.
The summary.
Yeah. So preemptively, you have all been, and we'll do some introductions here in a second. As a matter of fact, let's vibe. Let's vibe a little bit. I think put on some vibe music here. So you have all previously been approached by a dragonborn named Carl, whose scales glitch away sporadically. He's wearing a light blue leather coat equipped with about 10 different zippered pockets and a chain kind of around the popped up collar. Carl has been here to deliver a message to each and every one of you on behalf of everybody's Uncle Wilbur. And his message to you was, man, like he's up to it again. Another wife. Another problem. Wilbur's got some kind of problem he needs some help with, and he said to come find you. So he's going to be at the Bone Dome waiting for you tomorrow at 6 p.m. I said, and I will quote, "Pay it up, fucking big, bro." And then he pops his collar and he kind of walked away from you all, leaving you with the message. And so we'll pick up as you are all making your way to the Bone Dome. I'm going to roll for who is going to go first since you got your thing fixed. Nolan, we got 4 of you. I'm going to roll a D4. Let's have our guest, Chris. Pick a number, 1 through 4.
1.
That's crazy. I rolled a 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll get to go first. So Chris, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself? Go tell us about where you're streaming, and then after that, introduce us to your character.
Real quick, you want to pause the vibe music for a second?
I would do.
Nailed it.
All right. Hi guys. My name is Chris. I play Aldred Stormhelm in Evandale's Seekers of the Fall on Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a dark fantasy campaign of a group of treasure hunters and relic hunters out to find powerful artifacts before they fall into the hands of the BBEG. Not unlike a fantasy national treasure, but everyone is a piece of Page's personality. You can also find me in the TTRPG Collective. It's a Discord server dedicated to providing mutual aid, support, and collaborative opportunities to folks in and adjacent to the TTRPG industry. It's free to join, and everyone is welcome. We got Gup in there last week, so
had fun. It's a lot of good people in there.
Yeah. And my character tonight is Blitzkrieg Boss. And he is an enmeshed synthetic hack orc muscle sorcerer. I don't think I need to say anything else.
Muscle flex. I just have Doom Patrol vibes so much from that subclass. I love it so much. Perfect. So, Blitzkrieg, as you, I said that right? Blitzkrieg?
Blitzkrieg.
Right. Blitzkrieg. Okay. Blitzkrieg. As you approach the Bone Dome, you have to go through not one really sketchy, narrow alleyway, not two narrow, sketchy alleyways, but three before you find yourself face to face with this metal door, no windows. It's dirty. And I'll give a little premise to the city itself. You're in Cube City. Cube City is... I mean, it's vibrant. It's beautiful. This place is full of neon. It is a forest of color. If you were to just go way up into the atmosphere and look down, you would see it nestled in between a large forest of vibrant neon trees with little particles that glisten upwards and form the leaves. But nestled in it is a city of about 160,000 people called Cube City. And it is a diverse place full of all kinds of walks of life, and it is colorful. It is vibrant. It is seedy. Nonetheless, it is ran by corporations, really, megacorps, a very cyberpunky kind of feel. Now, there's a lot of places like to worship your gods and stuff here, but there's also a lot of sin. This is a dirty city, and there are a lot of cops and stuff, sure, but the number of good cops versus the number of crimes committed leads it to not be in the favor of the law. So it's kind of, seedy underbelly of a city happening here, and you're finding your way into what seems to be a pretty vibrant part of it. It's a metal door here in front of you, no windows, dirty kind of alleyway you walk down to get here, but in actual bones taped onto the door with like duct tape, not very well done. It says Bone Dome written out, and this is where you're supposed to meet.
Hello, kids.
All right.
Sir Radical, the Mechanome.
So you arrive to the
Wait,
Bone
did you
Dome.
hear that?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Fuck! Damn it! I thought I muted myself. I was talking. Fuck! Sorry.
I assumed you
I thought you were
muted.
talking to us, and then in my head I was like, "Are we all in a band together or something?"
I muted
was
myself and was speaking to a real person over here, and I didn't realize you could hear me until you all were like, "Wait a minute, what's going on?"
We skipping around here?
Damn.
So you see two eyes open from the middle of the door, and you hear
Eyes like the door has eyes?
that is correct. Yes.
All right.
And
Told to meet Uncle Wilbur here.
it blinks once, and the door kind of like cracks open, allowing entryway. There is a tall, very well-built bugbear holding, and he's in a really nice like suit, and he's holding a clipboard with a pen, and the pen is attached to a little chain to the clipboard so he doesn't lose it. And as you walk in, he pulls out these small glasses, puts them on his nose, looks at you. Is your name on the list? Who are you?
Most assuredly. Blitzkrieg Boss.
Very well. Proceed. And he gestures behind. What you see in this room is this is a strip club, but it's not your average strip club. So what you see on stage dancing are 3 skeletons, each of them glowing a different color, one yellow, one red, one blue. And they're up on the poles. They're just kind of getting it and dancing and grooving. Everybody, they're dead. They're skeletons, 100%. No skin on their body at all, but they are wearing like tiny little bikinis and stuff like that. And there are tables, lounge style, sitting up around kind of the stage where most of the people in here also look to be dead. Smells kind of like death in here. Death and strip club smell. It's not very pleasant, but you see like some zombies here throwing out some cred sticks up on stage to the dancers. The dancer, shit, if I can remember their name. Oh, I can't remember. They're dancing. They're dancing. They're throwing the cred sticks up there for some money, and you see a familiar face across the room. You haven't seen him in a while, but it's Uncle Wilbur. Everybody's uncle. He is a short, stocky, dwarven man with a big, long white beard, and he's got these spiked things braided into his beard. Leather coat, very much a biker guy. You can usually see him driving down the road with his loud ass gnarly Ravenson motorcycle full of LEDs and stuff. And but now he's sitting down nursing a clear glass with a viscous purple drink in it, and he sees you. And he puts his head down, but he kind of waves you over. And so next, I'm going to roll a die. So you are 1. That leaves, that's a 4. Muki, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and your character?
Hello, I am Muki Monster. I am very well known here on Playodic as one of your lovely Playodic people. You can find me in other places at Muki Monster. I do stream on my own occasionally. And I am going to be playing Sim Woong. I am a Rhythm Rye Synth Weaver. And I'm part of the Cosmic with the K pop community. K-pop for short. Ha ha ha. And yeah, I am super excited to be here. And yeah!
Love it. Perfect. So as you arrive to this same dirty metal door down this same dirty dark alleyway, Sim, you the door, you walk up to it, and the 2 eyes pop open.
Hello there. I was told to meet Uncle Wilbur.
It blinks once, and the door opens. This tall, very well-built bugbear with the clipboard. Yes. Is your name on the list?
Maybe. My name is Sim Woong.
It looks very well. And he gestures, have fun.
She has rollerblades, so she kind of like skates in.
You hear over the intercom, next on stage, Femur Licious, as this purple skeleton begins dancing on the pole. You look over and you see your dear Uncle Wilbur sitting at a table with another individual, and he kind of gestures you over. Next, we have... That is a 2. Perfect. Nolan, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and your character?
Salutations! I am Sir Radical, the Mechanome, a paladin who has sworn the Oath of Awesome and am dedicated to spreading radical vibes and fighting uncool injustices. Like, you know when your parents try to sound hip and with it by using lingo they hear from their kids? It's so uncool, which is why it is my duty to kill them. With my hoverboard and laser sword, you'll see me skating into battles exclaiming, "For the gnarly good!"
4 days, 3 payments of $24.99.
I'm not disappointed at all.
And of course, you can find me here exclusively at Playotic Games, which sounds so much better than This Is All I Do.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, it does.
I mean, this is almost all I do. I have my own channel, but this too.
Yeah, likewise. So just have more fun here. So, as you approach Sir Radical, this same seedy alleyway, same seedy door, the eyes pop open, and it doesn't even really wait as the door just kind of speaks to you. Gnarly, and it opens.
Radical!
You step in. The bugbear takes one look at you and is like, you know how some people have to have their name on the list. Some people are just too hot and they're just like, no, go on in. You're good for the club. He just lets you on in. All right. And
He just emanates this vibe off of him.
yeah, just this vibe of you passed the vibe check. So
Yeah.
That's
a permanent bonus on my character sheet. Always passes vibe checks.
You are the Oath of Awesome. So, yeah. And you see your Uncle Wilbur now as Sim sits down and they're kind of drinking and talking a little bit, and he gestures you over as well. Next, last but most certainly not least, I'm really interested to hear this. Myst, would you be so kind as to introduce yourself and your character?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Myst. I am all over the place on different social medias and wherever I can be found. And today I'm going to be playing a synthetic named Hart. She stands a whole whopping, I don't know, maybe foot and a half tall. Rolling in today as a defrag that you can find located inside your local
IKEA?
vacuum cleaner.
So I get this right. You are a vacuum cleaner.
We're gonna, it may have been a vacuum cleaner at one time in its life. It has been through some shit. It has seen its better days, but it's got the shell of a vacuum cleaner. And that's what's important. It's the thought that counts, all right? So that's what we're working with today.
I love it. And though you are a vacuum cleaner, this character definitely does not suck. So awesome. You,
Boo! Piss! Boo!
I'm gone. No, you also, do you roll, I guess? You have wheels?
I do.
Okay.
I have wheels. They roll. There is also a handle in case, you guys want to just grab me and run.
To get you into those tight
we're
spaces,
getting in a hurry. You guys need
Do
to
all of us
just pull me
except
along.
Blitzkrieg have wheels or some sort?
Well,
did
that depends
I get
on Gus's
approved?
Answers.
Did I get approved for the van?
For the van?
I meant
you have a
like
van,
on our
yes.
feet, but
Fuck yes.
You have a van.
We have a van
Yeah.
with a lovely location on top where I can sit in case necessary.
R2D2
take you by the handle.
R2D2 style.
It's really funny. It reminds me of the van I grew up with my parents having because it had a vacuum cleaner attached to the back of it, like this little handheld vac. You could clean out
Oh,
your
that's
van.
great.
So that's really funny. So is it like an A-team van? Is that what's going on here? Big
yeah.
box van? All right.
It's
I
more
love
like, I was thinking more like early 90s Ninja Turtles.
it. Okay, perfect.
But-
Yeah, I dig it.
It's got the side open door, so we can always pop out and
Tactical entries and exits, yeah.
You mean it's not like the Mystery Machine where the only like other doors are the back ones?
Right.
Gotta have the sliding door. Sweet. So, Hart, you also roll your way down these alleyways, and you make it to the door. The eyes don't open as you approach.
she's just gonna roll and nudge into the door repeatedly, just kind of
The
Like
eyes,
a Roomba.
yeah, like a Roomba. Jeez. Oh, boy.
rolling forward and backwards and reverse until it acknowledges her existence.
All right, so it does. After you bump it a couple times, it opens up. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were a person. Can I help you?
Sorry, did not realize you were a door.
It's just gonna open for that. All right, it feels bad. Like, okay. It opens in this bugbear with this clipboard. Is it cleaning day already?
Here for Wilbur.
Oh, it says it right here. Very well. Have fun. And you see the same dancers up and the table now populated with a bunch of people. But your dear Uncle Wilbur waves his hand and gestures you over. And as you go to sit down, well, I guess as everybody else sits down and you roll up to the table, Wilbur looks down and he goes, I consent to pick you up.
I'm fine.
No,
I'm gonna roll underneath the ledge of the door or table and just kind of nestle in there.
Okay, he'll move
out of the
chair. He'll move your chair out of the way. Then I guess it would be uncomfortable to sit up in a chair and not be able to get off yourself. Okay, so it's fair.
She could. She may not land properly.
Yeah, it's like a turtle on the back. So Wilbur, let me turn this down a little bit. It's kind of loud to me. Or, well, nope.
Can I test if my mic mutes real quick so I can actually cough in peace? I'm going to hit mute now. Do you hear me anymore?
Yes.
God damn it. Okay.
You're not able to mute tonight.
Apparently not. So I'm sorry if I cough.
Uncle Wilbur kind of looks at you all and he's feeling a little down today. Man, I cannot get this any quieter. There we go. I'm very glad you all made it here this evening. I appreciate your call for help. I haven't seen you in a long time. Y'all have been doing okay.
Who's the face of the party? We kind of know each other, but who's kind of like...
So we do know I know that Blitzkrieg and Sir Radical are bros.
Yeah, we're hardcore bros.
All right.
We vibe.
Dig it.
Have we? I don't know. I was in jury duty all day. I don't know what was discussed. Do we know Hart and Suli?
I thought we discussed that we all knew each other.
Okay.
Wu?
You all know.
Waiting for the Twitch nameplate to change.
Sim, like the Sims. Woong.
Okay, let me write that down.
All right. So yeah, y'all know each other.
Okay.
Especially, I figure Sim has a bit of fame, at least amongst some crowds.
Okay.
Being the
It's like
K-pop
gang's
icon.
all here.
You know it, bub.
I reached out to a couple others, but I think old Onita's busy with his wrestling, and I think old Cindy Block is in jail on account of old Timmy.
Yeah, I heard that was a real tragedy.
Yeah, it's super fucked up.
Yeah.
Actually.
It was a real monkey paw situation. But,
So I hear.
But nonetheless, I do need some help again. Well, my wife, me seventh wife now, has really done me dirty. I need my money back. I might have got me money tied up in it's a scheme that it starts at the top and it kind of pyramids down, I think is what happened. And I've been left with a bunch of product. I don't know how to move, and my money is missing, and now I'm about to lose my house, about to lose my bike. Oh Lord, my bike. Can't lose my bike. I'll kill everybody for my bike. So I would like you to track down the man who has me money.
How'd you get wound up in a Dorito scheme?
Well, it's my wife introduced me to a man. She's been playing the long con on me for years, I think. I think we've been together for 40 years, and I think she's just been toying with me. And she introduced me to a fella, said it was a really good investment opportunity for her money. But I haven't seen her since, and my money's been gone for a long time. I haven't got any of my investments back, and now the bills are come due.
What kind of products?
Well, it was makeup. Pearl Jorman. And
Classic.
Yeah,
Classic
Makeup.
MLM.
it's really hard to sell makeup when everybody's like, well, we don't want to wear makeup that's made up of small animals, and so I'm stuck with a bunch of unethical makeup that nobody wants to buy. I don't care about
No,
that.
no, yeah.
I'll burn the makeup. It's awful. I didn't know that when I bought in, but I don't need my money back. I'd be very, very grateful if you could find it for me. I'll pay you big time once I sell this product.
Seems easy enough. I'll bet we get your money back to you faster. You can buy a bag of spicy sweet chili.
Are you trying to sell it or burn it?
Yeah, how are you going to be able to sell it if you're burning it?
It's a good point. I ain't thought that far ahead. I'll
Also,
figure
how
that
do you
out.
have sweet chili and spicy?
It's a Dorito
You
flavor.
should
I don't know.
start with
Ask
the
them.
wine.
Oh, I get it. I
I should have gone with Cool Ranch.
I don't know I don't know where he's at, but I hear rumors around town that a few people are getting got by this guy. So the sleuthing will have to be up to you all. But I wanted to meet here because apparently there's I think this is where the first lead could be, from what I gathered. And at that, I would like for you all to give me a history check.
Give me a
As
second to
he-
find my dice.
As he slides a holographic card across the
I
table.
rolled a nat 20.
Nice. That beats DC 12.
Three.
So
13.
13. And
13.
yours was what, Nolan?
A 3.
A 3. And Muki? Sorry, Sim?
Also a 3.
3. All right. So a Blitzkrieg and Hart, with your history check, as he slides this holographic card onto the table, you see that it has a very familiar A in the middle of it. Like it's, kind of glowy little holographic card, semi-transparent, but the middle of it kind of 3D images up and it spins. It's an A with a little arrow inside of the middle of it. And this you recognize. You don't necessarily remember what this symbol, what the establishment that branded it is, but you do remember it to be an old shit. Make sure I'm not telling you wrong. Yeah, an old arcade somewhere had this symbol on its sign, but you don't necessarily remember where. But you do recognize that as an old arcade establishment. And he slides it across the table. This is the only thing I've been able to find for him. It was dropped. He left it, and I kept it. It's the only clue I have. I'm not sure who knows about this or what it is, but I did hear some people in here earlier also complaining about their money. They were getting quite rambunctious. They went outside in quite a huff. They looked kind of tough. Didn't want to mingle with them myself. I'm a little old in me bones.
Yeah. That's why you're in the Bone Dome, right?
This isn't really my normal establishment, but I due to some events from years ago, I get free drinks for life here from the proprietor. And he points over to this really tall built human man. He's bald and he is jacked. Like this dude is a pro athlete. With your history check of a natural 20, you would recognize this man. He is former WWF heavyweight champion of the world, wrestler and necromancer, Bone Cold Stan Austin. And this is his establishment. They thought he died, but he didn't. I kind of helped him and brought him back. So now I get free drinks for life here. So also my first clue brought me here.
Right on.
But ultimately, I would like to get some information, or for you to get some information from the ruffians that were out in the back alley causing a hoopla.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to light my cigar because I carry cigars in my jacket at all times.
Sick.
What does it look like when you cast prestidigitation?
It's like I
Like
don't
you
know.
snap,
Yeah.
little thumb muscle bulges out a little
I
bit.
mean, it is like it's a snap so hard that a flame is produced from it.
As strong fingers. Aye, you got the fingers of a champ.
The greatest, the strongest it ever was. And I look over at the owner, like definitely stronger than him.
Maybe, but it is strong. But
Strongest.
I don't think he could hold. I don't think he could take you. If I'm being honest. I am glad that you heeded the call because the people out back there are pretty big.
Not as big as me, right?
Well, I'm gonna wait here at the Bone Dome for however long it takes you. Just find me whenever you get me money back.
Let's do this.
And he'll hand you all a shot of this viscous purple drink. All right, to old friendships.
No. I don't drink.
Yeah.
What are you,
Like-
straight edge now, boss?
I just don't drink. I didn't say I didn't do anything else.
Fair.
Who takes the shot?
Sim tries to
Fuck, I
take
don't
a
like-
sip of it. Sim goes to take a sip and then like takes a deep breath and tries not to
It does. It's like the consistency of the wet slime that you can make or get for kids. You know, slime. But it tastes like blueberries. So it tastes good, but it's got a really horrible texture. Anybody that drinks it or otherwise inhales it through an attachment apparatus or coats themselves. Maybe you have some gears that need to be coated. I don't know. You will get 5 temp HP and you are immune to the frightened condition for at least an hour.
5 temp HP and immune to what? Sorry.
Frightened.
Nice.
Yeah.
if it has the
It's gonna have, like,
consistency
a little attachment come out of her side,
of the
a
silly
little
straw.
drip down into the little shot glass and just.
Did anybody ever watch Teletubbies?
Yes.
Oh god, no, they were nightmare fuel.
The freaking vacuum that they have when it comes out to eat the custard.
Not a Teletubby fan. I don't know.
Never seen Teletubbies,
But
and I
I'm
don't
gonna
know if that
YouTube
made
this
me
when I
ever
get
want to watch it.
I'm pretty sure you can YouTube vacuum eating tubby custard or Teletubby
Tubby
vacuum.
custard?
That's what they called it. They called it tubby custard.
I don't know about that. That's like terrible. Nobody ran that by net.
Google at your own risk.
Yes. Yes. Google.
I was gonna ask about the shot, and if it's the consistency of slime, does that mean you have to like chew it?
It can go straight down if you just open the throat.
Sure.
I'm
I'm sorry.
That's what she said.
My search history does not want to Google that.
I was trying to be the sweet, adorable, innocent one of all this, and I ruined that.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in yesterday's stream.
I think this is just horny chat week all week long.
Yeah. Daddy Sumner's
that's
gone.
okay.
We got to get it in while he's out.
That has so many layers to it. But anyway, what are y'all doing now?
Hey, did
Googling
we get a
machine.
name?
We're gonna go check out these guys out back. Come on. I
You know-
slap the table as I stand up.
As far as a name you ask, Sir Radical, My first red flag should have been that he called himself 4.
Like number 4?
I think so. Or perhaps he
Or
was really
what?
bad at golf.
What was his last name?
He just told me 4. And some
Oh,
reason I
God.
trust him with all of my money. Like 10,000 gold pieces. I trust him. So
There's so many last names it could be that would be hilarious, but also disappointing.
but alas. All right, so what do y'all do?
Eat my
I done slapped the table and started heading back.
Try to head out.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
Back
Sim
to the
is
alley,
like ready
right?
to get out of this weird place, and so she like hops up onto her skates and just like zoom, zoom, zoom out.
Uh,
Yay, adventure!
yeah, so you start going towards the back door, which he said was where the tall ruffians kind of escaped from. And as you get to the door, you hear some people out in the hallway. Give me perception checks.
God damn it. 4.
Perception is
7.
plus wisdom. Is that right?
Yep.
15.
15 is enough. What was your Sim?
7.
And Heart.
12.
12. But you also hear. And what was yours? Sir, yours was under 11, right? So radical.
Yes, I had to think about it for a second. 2 plus 2, very
That is
difficult
very
math.
much under 11. Yeah. So Blitzkrieg and Hart, you hear as you approach the door, you hear some people outside going, "No, but that's my medicine money," followed by a thud. "I don't care, bitch." And that's what's on the other side of the door. So I'll let you kind
I'm
of
gonna kick that door in as soon as I hear that.
You hear that, Blitzkrieg? That sounds super uncool!
Hella uncool, Sir Radical.
So you're busting out the door. Let's activate a. Whoa. Well, the game just restarted itself. So stand by.
Now I hear 2 songs at once.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, no, I changed finally, I think. Maybe. No, definitely still 2.
Let me fix that. Oh, here's why. So as you step out into the hallway, I will move this over to our battle map. And I need to set up one thing that I forgot. Of course, no, you can hear it, right? Yeah, you can hear the music, chat. So you step out into this hallway, vibrantly lit with various LED colors from signs of other establishments. And you see these 4 really large, I'm talking like 12 and 13 feet tall people. These, and they're all wearing matching jackets. They have vibrant hair colors, shorts, and these jackets that say the Neanderthals on it. And they're beating up these people in the alleyway for their money. And you see one of them in their back pocket has a very identical holograph card.
Why is my token crooked?
I don't see tokens.
Here, I'll fix that. There you go.
Hey, Joe.
Do you see everything on the map?
I see everything.
So you're busting through the door. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. I feel like that's what you're going for. Y'all might have to reload it because it crashed, so I'm not sure.
Misty Mountain is failing me really hard tonight.
Well, they failed
That
me
was
too.
last night. I'm gonna try one more time.
And I actually have to use PDFs. So
Okay, I'll take that.
Rolling initiative, is that what you said?
Yep, roll initiative and hit me with your who had
Yes, shot.
Hit you with your best shot.
yeah. Huh. Oh, I see what you did there. What is? Did anybody have 20 or above on their initiative? 15 to 20. Oh, Sim did. What was yours, Sim?
17.
17. All right, 10 to 15.
The one time I don't roll low.
No, 10 to 15. Everybody, dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang. All right. So who? Blitzkrieg. What was yours?
8.
8. Anybody have higher than 8?
Same.
Or 2 8s? Who has the
We're
higher?
really, we're really on it on the rolls right now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just say Blitz goes for Blitz, and then Hart, and then Sir Radical. What was yours?
4.
Oh,
Hey.
dang.
I think my dice
Consistency
are still in
matters.
Call of Cthulhu mode. I need to
Four
switch
would
them
be-
into D&D mode.
4 would be so good, right? So you see these. This level is y'all are level 3. If I'm not mistaken, that's what I said. Level 3, right? Okay.
We're not
good.
level 20.
No, I'm sorry. Can you imagine making a level 20 one-shot Lasers and Liches character?
Oh my
My
god.
mind would be blown, and I would have no earthly idea what I'm doing. So you see
I
these
wish.
Neanderthals, they call themselves, up here. First on the list is Sim. What do you do?
What are they doing exactly again?
They are currently, it looks like they're picking on some people, and looks like they're taking money. It looks like they're kind of being mugged.
I'm going.
The music should be going. Does everybody else hear music?
Oh, I hear music. Yeah.
I have my
Okay,
own
so it's just
playing,
mine.
so I'm going to. Oh, geez, what do I
I
want
hear
to
no
do?
music on stream.
Don't hear music on stream? Let's.
Now I hear it in
Oh, it probably just needs to be
my
turned up.
Just Wiggles. Nurse Wiggles hears no music.
Okay.
Like Clover does.
It's pretty quiet. All right. So yeah, I'll change that. Well, Sim, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to use one of my spells called Party Ball. And basically I can choose a point and spawn a tiny, bright shining ball that will like distract them. And they must make a Constitution saving throw. It does not tell me what they need to go against.
Very loud. So it will be your spell save DC.
8
You are
plus whatever your modifier is.
8 plus charisma plus the proficiency bonus.
Oh, the spell save DC. Yeah, I got that. Okay.
Okay.
Con save against. What'd you get?
How many of them hit? What's the radius of it?
It is a 30 feet.
That's all of them.
Yep.
So I'll roll 2s, 12 and 3. So 2 of them roll 12, 2 of them roll 3.
Oh, they all fail.
Okay.
Also, it's a 10 feet radius. My bad.
Okay.
It was a 30 feet
That's-
range.
You can hit in the middle of them there and do that. That's fine. So what happens when they fail?
On failure, they are blinded until the start of the next turn.
They are blinded. Oh shit. Okay. Blind. All right. All of them are blinded. So one of them picks up this person, and she's like, "Hey, no, that's for my grandson's birthday." And he just like clocks her there and drops her down, and suddenly is just completely blind and can't see anything. So a vibrant display of neon. You said it was colorful, a color ball, right?
Yeah, think of like one of those like neon, like you hit it and it starts to like splash RGB. It's like, yeah, it throws
Okay.
out and it starts flashing, and then
Okay, they are blinded by the. There's just an innate beat. By the way, the whole world is not the weave like in D&D. It's the beat. That's what generates magic here, and so like the flashes are kind of going on with that as they're blinded. Anything else from Sim?
how far away is this exactly?
They are, was that 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet away from you? 30, 35 feet?
I wouldn't be able to go and bring the person back because that would be all of my movement.
Correct. But you can get closer if you want to.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get closer.
Sure.
Where? Boop, 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 boop. Like just around the corner there.
All right, so you throw your bomb. It blasts up with these lights. You hear this kind of beat dropping, and they're all kind of like guarding their eyes here. And you move up around the wall, and then it will be their turn. They're all blinded. So, man, and how smart are they? They're okay intelligence. They look like Team Rocket people, by the way. If you want to get a really close-up image, no, that'll show you the stat block. They are, in fact, Team Rocket-esque looking. I can't do that without moving your token. There we go. And they are going to do a few things. One of them is going to... I'm going to roll for a direction. I don't know where you're at.
It's like Jesse and James mixed together.
This one is going to run around the corner. One of them is going to come by you. One of them is going to run up. They're kind of scattering. And the other one stays right where they are. They're all going to flail around mindlessly, like they scattered, right? And they're just like wailing here. They don't know who's assailing them. So only one of them comes within range of you, and it's going to make an attack of against you with disadvantage because it's blind. 11, does that hit?
Nope.
All right. So they're like goth kid dancing here, trying to just swing at whatever's around them. They're flailing, hardcore dancing, but they miss you.
I'm over here doing my K-pop moves to like around them.
It's an epic dance battle. Literally epic dance battle. And then it's going to go to Blitzkrieg.
Right. So, as this all happens, like, I'm just kind of fucking... The music is a vibe, dude. Walking up to this one, like, after the flash, like, cool as a fucking cucumber. I'm just gonna go waylay in the gut, unarmed strike.
Perfect.
And I am going to spend 2 sorcery points. Just go right into that, and I'm going to turn that into a power strike with the elemental damage of fire.
You get advantage because they are blind.
Oh yeah. So I'll roll my attack first.
So what does this look like? You're imbuing your hand with, you said fire?
Yeah.
All right. And you got brass knuckles, is that right?
Brass, metal knuckles, whatever kind of like
nice.
A good metal.
Love it.
It's that rainbow metal.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that's a coveted resource in Cube City. Hell yeah. It is now. Y'all just made that happen.
Okay. Roll with advantage. That's right. Sorry. That is a 19.
It does hit. It does.
Awesome. And then that allows me to add another damage dice, and it will be flame. So that's...
There's 4 of them.
So 10 points of damage, and so he goes up, and he's just like...
Any holds bars?
Do what?
Are you holding anything back, or are you just going straight for it?
Oh, I'm going into it.
Love it.
Yeah. And he's just like, blaze ignition flare. Holy shit.
What a badass move.
Right in the face, fire just whoosh back. And as it settles, the head is no longer. It's just a neck. And charred
Well, damn.
incineration as the body drops to the ground.
Okay. Good.
And they drop, yeah. And
so with that, no, never mind. Go ahead.
No, anything else?
I'm gonna save it for later.
Okay, they didn't even see what hit them. Literally did not see what hit them. Perfect. Where is this? I like the song before this. Okay. Oh, it's
Can we just have this one on loop?
I know, right? Like I just turned that on.
Good job, robot work. Adobe stock 331464883.
No, I loaded up before while I had the licenses loaded up on synth stuff. So that's what's it'll go to Hart next.
Hart is going to roll into battle to the closest one, the one that's in front of
Sim.
Okay.
Sorry, I almost said Muki.
And either or.
One of the attached arms pull out. It's going to be the one that, like, you know, when you're using your vacuum and you got that like attaching hose that you use to like clean your couches.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the thin one or whatever.
Yeah. That.
Okay.
But when Hart like pulls it out, it's gonna like almost like a Jedi sword. It's gonna like come out like a laser sword.
Ooh. Dope. All right.
So we're gonna make a attack,
Make an
like
attack?
a slicing attack.
All right. Roll me a melee attack. What's its range?
That's what I'm trying to figure out what my melee attack would be. I can see the damage, but I can't see what I need to roll for attack on that.
D20 plus dexterity or strength, whichever.
Is it dex or strength?
What kind of weapon is it?
Finesse.
Dex.
Okay.
This is a dope song.
Mine is too.
What'd you get?
I want to point.
I got a 20.
Ooh, dirty or natural?
One. A natural 20. Plus
All
1.
right.
Hell yeah.
So roll double damage.
What is the damage on that? It is 1d6.
Oh shit.
It is 7.
7 points of damage. All right. And you cut this person like across the chest, and you see like their fanny pack drop to the ground, and they're kind of like bleeding out a little bit here. Still standing though. Anything else? All right. Hart after Hart, then it will go to Sir Radical.
Hart just
All right,
went.
how many are left?
There three. Three are still up and
3.
going. Yep.
We have a battle map, right? It's not. It's not Theater of the
Not
Mind.
Theater of the
Okay.
Mind here. Yeah.
So it's the
Our Radical's having a whole battle or party over there.
yeah.
Vibing. Yeah.
He just walks out, hears music, and he's like, "Ah!" Oh,
I guess like was I where I was where the token was placed?
Yeah. That's where y'all came out of the back of the room.
Okay, so he's gonna hoverboard around the corner and be like, "Y'all are so fucked now!" But he can't do anything because he's only got 25. Actually, no, he can dash. 5,
can dash?
10, 15, 20, 25. So he can move up to about there. Like, come on, baby, show me what you got for the gnarly good.
I love that you have a hoverboard. All right. So you dash, and it goes back up to Sim.
warning to the audience, flashing lights.
Yeah. And there goes my ears. Yeah, it's totally awesome. So what you got, Sim? It's on you. Muki?
Wait, oh, sorry. Yeah, I heard Sim and it didn't process.
No, you're in character. It's fine. You're right.
That was part of the character thing. What am I doing now? Is the injured person still like nearby?
You're directly in front of you. You've watched this vacuum cleaner cut one of these people in almost, like straight down the chest. So they are injured and right in front of you. Yeah.
I meant
Are you
the
talking-
person being mugged.
Yeah. There's a little old lady on the ground with her still like gripping her purse.
I would like to go to the little old lady and try to take her back to safety.
I thought you were going to say try to take her purse.
Oh,
Fucked up.
Damn.
she's a K-pop idol, not a monster.
Yeah, you can easily go pick her up. And she's a little old gnome lady, so she's real small, easy for you to kind of pick up. And are you just going to book her out of the way?
Pretty much. That's all I'm going to do for my turn.
All right. So you run forward about 15 feet, pick her up, and run back to where you were about 15 feet. And then it will be... And they're not blind anymore, right? It's just blinded for one turn?
It's just the first turn.
All right. So it's their turn.
Actually, hang on. I got to double check something.
Go ahead.
Because there's an extra thing with that spell. Either when the ball is destroyed, either by ending the spell or by taking damage, an AC of 12, it explodes in a hail of shrapnel.
Oh, that makes
Any creatures within 10 feet of the ball when it explodes must make a dexterity saving throw, taking 3d6 slashing damage on a failed save or half on a successful one.
So be you, Sir Radical.
Radical, Hart, and Sim give me dexterity saving throws. Because Hart...
Would that also be the people, though, that we're trying to rescue?
You know, maybe.
All right, so just in my audio, did that explosion hit all of us?
Oh, yeah, like, that's epic.
Almost everyone. It's a 10-foot radius, so...
So did you discontinue it? Did you explode it?
Well, Hart attacked the one, so by taking damage, it explodes it in a vicinity.
I thought it meant for Sim to take damage.
I thought it meant like the ball itself takes damage. It's like if somebody goes up and hits it, or if I take damage. One of the two.
Oh, the ball. Okay, no, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
Or by ending the spell, and I would assume that means when the spell is over.
Correct. Yeah. Is it a concentration spell?
It doesn't say that it is.
Okay. So it's just for one turn. Yeah. Cool. All right. So when it ends, it explodes. That's going to be a dexterity save since you threw it in the middle of them. A dexterity save from Sir Radical and 2 of the Neanderthals. That's hard to say. And
19.
I am not sure.
Hey, nat 20 plus 5.
I rolled 2 nat ones. So they both fail. So how much?
3d6. Let me roll my d6.
This is going to be a stream of everybody just like head bobbing.
It really is, though. It's so good.
8 damage.
8 damage. Well, the one in front of you that got cut by the vacuum cleaner, you see these bits of shrapnel just like through the cheek, through the neck, through the chest, and kind of pins them to the wall for a moment before dropping to the ground dead. The other 2 will take 8 points of damage, and they are looking rough.
I would like to, if I can, if this means taking the full damage, I will, but like try to like swing the grandma around and like take their damage. You
can pull her out of the way without that having to be an issue, because if it's 10 foot, you're just out of range, so you don't take damage. Just Sir Radical.
Cool. I also was not aware that he was going to run in there, so that it's my fault.
That's his fault.
Did I take damage for saving, or was it a halved situation?
It was halved for
4
successful. Yeah. So you get 4 damage.
Now they get their turn. One of them's they're not blind anymore. It blew up and like, oh, what the?
I mean, they could still be blind if the shrapnel gets in their eyes, but we're not going to talk about that.
You hit me with Smarties. What the fuck? And he's going to like rush up to Sir Radical here and
fucking rave candy.
Oh, these are, which clan are these? These are gonna be.
If I ever get invited to do Lasers and Liches again, I'm going to the store and getting rave like jewelry, like the pacifier and the bracelets and the spiky ball necklace.
I was looking for like costumes and like accessories to like wear for this stream, and there is a surprising amount of overlap between rave wear and BDSM gear.
Yeah.
So just go to Spencer's.
What are you wearing right now?
So that what you're saying is it's perfect for Gup.
Yes. Yeah. I should have got my mesh shirt. Yes.
Yeah. Gup is the leather daddy for Lasers and Liches.
Is my collar here? No, it's not. Okay.
Next time he's just gonna mush everything together, and it's gonna be lasers and leather.
Lasers and leather, liches in leather, maybe.
Ooh. Throw it in the workshop.
Lasers and liches in leather.
Oh man. So a whole bunch of I've got bones for you jokes. We're gonna hit you, I think, so radical with an 18. Does an 18 hit your armor class?
An 18 normally would not. However, because I failed my perception check and my history check, I am on a -2 losing streak, which currently gives me -2 AC.
Oh no. Losing streak, that's right. I love that concept. Because if you're on a win,
in general, or just -2 to your.
Yeah, so the way the Oath of Awesome Paladin works is as I gain successes, I get bonuses, and as I gain like failures, I get like I kind of moving up and down a table. So currently, because I've failed 2 skill checks, I have a -1 to all attack rolls. Oh wait, no, because I saved on the dex. That was a success. So I move up, so now I just have -1 to all attack rolls. So I have my 18 AC back.
But you beat it. So you have it rolled an 18 against your 18 will hit for 5 points of bludgeoning damage. He's gonna walk up and just punch you in the face. Nothing fancy, just a good punch from a fist with just these knuckled gloves on. And the other one is going to pull out an arrow and throw it at you.
So uncool.
That's a 16, so that'll miss. And it just like heaves it over you and over the distance, fails, and is going to stay where they're at. She's gonna run up a little closer here. And it'll go to Blitz, and followed by Hart.
All right. So Blitz kind of, his hand still smoldering from his last attack. He kind of looks over and sees Sir Radical get punched in the face. And he's going to like turn that way and swing with like all of his strength. And I'm going to use Mage Fist to do the same as my unarmed strike against the guy 30 feet away.
With a mage, your mage hand is buff.
My mage hand is Mage Fist, and I can attack him.
Hell yeah. Make me an attack roll.
All right.
Finally, a useful mage hand.
Right? Oh my god. A
I've
nat
seen some
20.
pretty useful mage
I will
hands.
send you screenshots if you want me to. Like, I'm rolling good tonight.
No, go for it. What you get?
A nat 20.
Oh, shit. All right. Go ahead and roll double damage.
The double damage on that will be 20.
Your fist just flies forward and impales through the stomach and just keeps going. And like this person's still like bad mouthing Sir Radical before like looking down and seeing this neon colored blood just oozing out of their body and oh damn, and just drops to the ground.
Had to put my smoldering hand out somehow. That's it. That's my turn.
All right, so only one of them remaining. Hart, it's on you, followed by Sir Radical.
So where's my dice? I lost it.
Where you last pat it.
All right, so I'm going to roll a little forward.
Okay.
What does Heart sound like when they're moving?
You're like,
She has
you know when you're at a grocery store and you have like that one cart that's got a
one
broken wheel?
squeaky cart.
Oh,
Yes.
I hate that so much.
That's what you guys are working with.
That's endearing, so we never fixed it for her.
How you know I'm coming?
That's how we know you're our Heart.
I don't fucking know. Ow, fuck, my stomach hurts.
So what you got for this last one, Hart?
Just a 13.
Sorry, I was walking my fish. Can you make that noise again?
I don't know if my throat will be able to handle that one again.
13.
That was a mistake.
A 13 does hit their armor class. Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
It does.
it does.
Oh, fuck. I gotta go turn on my fan. Hang on.
A 13 does hit. What happens?
Okay, so from my mild distance that I am at, it's a modification that I didn't ask you about, but I'm gonna go with it because I think you'll let me anyway.
We'll look
We're gonna go with
forward,
it.
maybe. What's happening?
So instead of chain, what she is doing is tossing out her electric cord.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yes. Okay. Yeah, certainly. Most definitely. Yeah.
Which is going to like wrap around this guy's leg, like right around his ankle, and kind of grapple him.
Yeah. Does it do any
And
damage?
kind of like it does like 1d4 bludgeoning.
Go ahead and roll it. That's important right now.
Is there a reason my token moved that I missed?
3.
No, 3. That is the hit point remaining. So you grapple the ankle, pull, and they drop to the ground, and the head just cracks on the pavement. And one, well, so as you grapple and drop to the ground, this person's head hits and they're bleeding out. Say, no, stop. What do you want? We'll tell you anything.
Oh yeah, we were trying to get information.
And starts to like phase in
Oh,
and
I
out.
forgot about that.
And like you see him kind of like dozing in and out a little bit before falling unconscious.
You'll tell us.
Whoops.
Thank you for saving. You're out of combat, by the way. And the solo lady looks at Sim. Thank you for saving me. Have a couple of Werthers. And hands you 2 candies from her purse.
Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
I love an old lady with Werthers.
They in Cube City, Werthers are kind of rare magical candies that replenish 1 hit point.
Why doesn't this check have pockets? Sorry.
That's so cool.
Did anybody who is hurt right now?
I'm fine.
Not a scratch.
Hard
Wait,
is
look, scratch on my
okay, but
face,
she
but it's,
has
like,
now
totally
started
fine.
like vacuuming the blood up from the guy that we're trying to question. Like,
Are you wanting to question him?
I think we should, because we're trying to get the name of the person we're after. The number 4.
I'm gonna need a medicine check to see if you can keep him stable from anybody.
I'm
Yeah.
scared to roll.
Where's my... I mean, I can try.
Or you can heal. Or you can either heal him or try and stabilize him with a medicine check. It's up to you.
Give him the Werthers.
Does he just need literally 1 HP to like stabilize?
Yeah.
Give him a fucking Werther candy.
I take one of them and like crunch it up in their face aggressively.
You
Now chew and swallow.
fucking nasty candy. My God, how old are you? Oh shit! Don't hit me.
No. We're not gonna hit you. We're not gonna hit you.
What color's my underwear?
No, you don't have any.
Trick question. You're right. Damn it.
Wait, what?
The fly's open. Because that's awesome.
Yeah.
We're not gonna hit you anymore. We just want a little bit of information from you.
Oh, what? Let me go and I'll tell you whatever you want.
Gonna hold up the hollow card with the A on it. Like, where'd this come from, buddy?
Oh shit! And he pulls one out of his pocket too. From a low-life piece of shit. Oh, he fucking ripped me off, man.
All right, where can I find him?
Oh, the last place, well, they tried to get us to buy a bunch of cookware to sell, and, they stole all our money from it. Where was he?
How petty fucking criminals are you guys?
Oh God!
Buying cookware from a multi-level marketing scheme to sell on the street.
We were supposed to sell it, man. Do you know how hard it is to get skillets big enough to cook eggs and dinner for neon thralls? We're huge, man, and it seemed like a good deal. But whatever. Last time I saw him, they were over in the Nachoverse.
There's a nacho.
Fuck yeah!
I mean, yeah, did you not just hear about the Dorito scheme?
Dorito scheme. Oh,
I don't know what you call it. It's just
that's
what Nolan
right.
said.
And that plays so well because like, man, he got us on the Nachoverse. We were trying to steal some money from these old ladies to take a hoverboard ride across the Nacho River to go enact some fucking revenge.
How did you?
Is it the Nachoverse that's getting you?
Yeah, it really is.
It's a little better than the cool Rancherverse, though.
Well, we need you to tell us how we can get there, and maybe at that point we'll let you go.
If you leave, if you let me live, I'll tell you where it's at. You can even have all the coins in the fanny pack, and points to that fanny pack that's on the ground by his dead friend.
It's a hat fanny pack?
It is a fanny pack, a special fanny pack. It's magical. It seems to be like changing colors just
Oh, shit.
as it sits.
I call dibs in the bag.
Fanny packs are radical.
It is a fanny pack of holding.
Bodacious.
Sim's got to go over and get the fanny pack and take the coins out and give it to the old person that they just saved, and then strap on the fanny pack.
They ran, but like
Oh.
she's really old, so she's like not very far. She's only like 15 feet away.
Wait, I have something for you.
What for me? What do you have?
I got these from the bad guys that were attacking you earlier. I think you could deserve this much more than me.
Oh,
Maybe you can totally use it to buy a ticket to go see one of my shows.
That would be lovely, dear. Do you play sick heavy metal?
No.
I love Death Fluorescent.
She's gonna like slowly like skirt away on her rollerblades. Okay, have fun.
All right, dear. Come back now, you hear?
Sitting back there smoking my cigar, just like
She
I knew she
shuffled
was
so
a Death
long.
Fluorescent fan.
I'd cry if I heard my grandparents ask if you play sick heavy metal. Oh, that's right. Back in my day, it was death metal. If you take those coins in that fanny pack to the slot machine across the way, and it kind of like points about 40-minute walk that way straight down. It'll take you to Nacho River.
Hell yeah. Let's van up.
Do we have like a,
Van,
a
that's right.
song, or like is it like self-summoning? Like, do we have to say something like and it just shows up?
Oh, this is
Yeah,
right
let's van
outside.
up.
It's got to be right outside this fucking place, right?
Yeah.
It's like literally
Really,
right
I
around the
drove
corner.
there.
Oh, did you valet?
We all drove together and all went in separately.
No, I don't want to go in with you. You go first, and I'll come in afterward. It'll seem cooler that way.
Five before we all go in.
It was Sir Radical's idea because he thought it was cooler.
It's so uncool if we go in as a group, you know?
I mean, it's true. Yeah. It's a power play going in by yourself. Yeah, if you have since you have the van, it would only take you like 5-10 minutes to get down there.
Fuck yeah! Even with traffic?
Yeah, even with traffic.
I hear traffic's really bad in downtown Nachoverse.
The Nachoverse, there's not even cars in Nachoverse.
Oh fuck!
How do you drive on cheese?
with
It is-
tortilla
it's-
wheels.
It's a hover van. Thank you. There's a
Yep.
hover option.
Give me a history check. DC 10.
Everybody,
Who's
Everybody.
Yo,
15.
21.
18?
18, 21. 3. Sim, you've been lucky enough not to actually have ever visited this part of the city.
This place sounds so cool. I can't wait to go. Do you think they
While
know who I am there?
the rest of you, the information that you can relay to Sim Woong is that the Nachoverse was once a part of the city that the Nacho River went through. There's a bridge that went over it. The bridge is no longer there, and it's a post-apocalyptic wasteland covered in melted cheese, full of deadly amalgamations and God knows what else, because people cannot live there anymore. That
Why
is
can't
the
you let us have
Nachoverse.
nice things? I mean, you say Nachoverse, you get all excited, and you're like deadly amalgamation.
This Nachoverse. But yeah, that's the Nachoverse.
Can I still dip a chip in the river or in places and eat the cheese?
Oh yes, you can certainly try.
Sim was just carrying a bag of like tortilla chips as she's walking around the place.
So are y'all heading towards the directions he told you in the van, right?
Yeah.
in the van. So he.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I do like to imagine that the van has, I don't know, some sort of utility for like different terrains.
I'm gonna go with the yes.
Yeah, different
because-
foods themed wheels, obviously.
Like give
Cheese wheels.
your
I will
van.
say Hart would have accidentally killed him before we left. Just,
Okay.
The guy we were talking to.
Yeah.
You're over there.
You said
You're over there like vacuuming up
accidentally.
the blood and then just.
You're trying to like clean off some blood from his
'cause, like,
face and suck the
she
air
was like
out of his
vacuuming
lungs.
up the blood around him as it was like pouring out, and then like because he needed to be healed, her mentality was like, I'm just gonna like pump it back into you. So she like pumped it
God.
back in and ended up
She fucking
drowning
choked
him.
him with his own blood.
Choke him with his own
She-
neon blood.
She thought she was doing good, and then like realized that's not how bodies work. And it was a lesson learned. Lesson learned.
Yeah,
So
like,
Radical's gonna be like, actually, you know what? I did have one question. Hey,
you see neon blood coming out of the nose, eyes, and ears, and like their belly is engorged.
No, it was
leave it like
taken.
that?
No, it was taken.
I'm standing there as stoic as ever, have no idea that any of them have died, even though I punched the dude's head off. I'm just like, make sure you and your friends get to a hospital.
Well, it'd be so uncool if you just died from a single head punch, you know?
Oh god. I love that.
I can't
I love
fathom being that weak. Like, that's the thing.
Right.
Nobody is that weak. That's silly.
Uh,
it. So I will say that you can, in fact, bypass the fee to cross the Nacho River. Now, the Nacho River is about a mile wide. It's really big. It's a really big river. So you can bypass having to pay for it because you have a van that the wheels like dip under and it hovers a bit, right? So you can go over it in your van. Sure, that's perfectly adequate. And if that's the route you also choose.
What do you think, guys?
we're all loaded up in the van. You just turn around. You just see Sam back there like.
I'm fucking flooring it. I floor it everywhere.
All right,
My
everybody.
question was like, say we wanted to buy cookware, actually participate in this this.
Yeah,
you
did
know,
any of them
triangle-shaped
happen to still
scheme.
have cookware on them? No.
Yeah, there was. Give me an investigation check. Everybody can give me an investigation check before you
And
take
just
off.
like, is there a number on the card? Like, how do we like? Yeah, I want to participate.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention to any of that shit in that scene.
I got a
rolled
13.
5. So
You got a what, Sim?
I got a 13.
Hart and Blitzkrieg.
8.
8. Any investigation from Blitzkrieg?
No,
You weren't paying attention. That's right.
Yeah.
All right. So Sim, you do with your 13. You find a colander, and it is extra large, and it says the Dapper Chef, and underneath it, its emblem on the handle is an A with an arrow in the middle of it. That matches the holographic card that you got.
It's probably a good thing that one of us did that.
Yeah.
We literally just punched a bunch of guys and said, let's go to the Nacho River.
And you steal his colander.
Yeah.
So very weird alleyway.
Strange things are afoot in the Bone Dome Alley.
Yeah, this is another day in the Cube City. All right. So you make your way. If you're flooring it, give me con saves, everybody.
Oh, God. God damn.
19.
5.
You're flooring it. You're good. You floor it all the time. If it's not floored,
Die is
used-
going
I'm
to
used
dice
to this
jail.
if you're not first, you're last.
11.
15.
All right. So, so Radical, what was yours?
Fuck, what did I say? 5? Yeah,
Oh, it was
5.
bad. Okay, so Hart and Sir Radical, the
They're just so small, they're flying around the head.
You guys just strap me in.
Didn't strap you in it. I'm just trying to like ride my hoverboard.
Well,
Like,
Heart is supposed to be slotted in the top.
yeah, but didn't make it. You just see attachments flailing around while him and Hart Sir Radical and Hart just meet in the middle of some very Anchorman scene where everything's just kind of slow motion going around you.
And again, meanwhile, Sam is just sitting there, like, kicking her legs back and forth, like,
I'm just like one hand and just big ass cigar in my mouth, like.
Yeah. You're sitting there just vibing, Sim, and attachments are like flying by your face, and your eyes are closed and you're jamming. You don't even notice. And you do eventually make it to the Nachoverse River. So this is a hellish apocalyptic landscape of boiling cheese, pepperonis, and amalgamations of topping chaos in the landscape beyond. But now you have to cross the river. Past the river, it's covered in cheese, but you can land, right? And you can make your way through. So you flip your switch and you begin to hover across the Nachoverse River.
Here it is, the Nachoverse River. An amalgamation of cheese and pepperonis and all kinds of hellish horrors.
And you
I like
hear,
hang out the window and like scoop a tortilla chip as we drive over. Like,
thank you. Thank you
God
for
damn.
that.
no, God damn it!
Thank you.
I changed my mind.
Aren't you
No,
excited about
Thank you for
that?
that.
why are you excited about this? No, I changed my mind. I don't want to do that. I
can't.
can't even reach it.
You grab your chip, you reach down and you scoop it up, and it forms into like a little ooze with a pepperoni for a mouth that opens up and it says, Daddy. And before you get pelted in the face by a big rock, and you hear, no, it's the pepperonis. And you see 3 bugbears in jetpacks flying alongside of you, pelting your van with rocks. You get out of our territory. You're in the pepperoni business now. What do you do?
What did you do?
I'm a daddy.
First of all, I'm super pissed that they're throwing rocks at my van.
Yeah.
Scratching the paint.
How close
Super
are they?
uncool.
Well, one is close enough that the rock just hit this daddy and splatters this piece
Oh,
of
I
ooze
was gonna say, do I
all over
notice
the
that
place.
it's there, or can I think it's just cheese and eat it?
some of it lands
So
on
how-
your face.
How
And I'm just
far
like-
away from me in the like outside the van?
Out if you have you got like one arm out the window and you're smoking and you're cruising, you look over, it's about 10 feet from you.
Right
one of
over.
them on
I'm
here.
swerving
Yeah.
into him. If he's coming alongside me, I'm gonna try to swerve into him.
Give me. We're gonna do an interesting kind of take on this. I need you, since you're driving, give me an initiative roll.
Okay.
And you will all act on your initiative roll.
I rolled 16.
Oh, God, I rolled a 1 again. That's 3 1s.
We're all rolling initiative?
No, Blitz is driving, so he's rolling initiative for all of you, and you are all going to act on his initiative. Kind of like, what are you doing here? Blitzkrieg, you're going to swerve into 1, and you're going to hit. Go ahead and make me a dexterity check.
Dude, I swear to God.
I'm
I rolled
trying.
a nat 20.
Jesus Christ! Yes, I'm glad.
Blitzkrieg is so amazing.
I just want you all to.
He's like the coolest character I've ever made, and I've made a lot of characters now.
I want you all to see this on stream. If I can get you to look over that way. I don't have it. This is a jetpack bugbear. These are the things that are like floating up next to your van, right? And so you swerve over to hit this thing with a natural 20. It's gonna, it cannot dip out of the way. Go ahead and roll me 2 d12s worth of damage.
That'll be 15.
I can't move it. 15. All right. And so while this is happening, Sim, what are you doing? As the van jerks to the left and you see on your right 2 jetpack bugbears.
So she like tumbles and like for half a second her music like it jolts her like, and then she gets back into the rhythm, but she sees it and she is going to cast Crank Collar. Or first of all, how far away are they?
15 feet roughly.
Okay, well it has 15 feet range. And Crank Collar is a shadowy illusion, rushes to target creature from behind. The target must make an intelligence saving throw. I'm sorry for all the saving throws.
Ooh, he's dumb too. So that I rolled a 4 for a 3.
On failure, the target turns swiftly around to defend themselves. Any creatures within 5 feet who are already engaged within the target or with the target can make an attack of opportunity against the target. On success, the target is not fooled. So pretty much this thing comes up behind him and he defends himself from it, but it's just a shadow. And so anybody can make a opportunity attack.
All right. Anybody want to make an attack roll? If you have a ranged attack, you can do so. Also, because of that and that ability, a pseudopod from the river is going to reach up and attack this creature as well, as this massive pizza ooze forms at the bottom of the river.
You know, I almost debated trying to order pizza tonight.
That sounds so good
made me
too.
hungry. Yeah, we should have all ordered pizza.
Honestly,
Yeah. So, Hart, what are you doing? I'll put it this way. The reason I did the combat this way is because with the van, I didn't think that they were going to last very long. 2 of them are dead. The van, you crushed 1 and knocked him into the river. His jetpack malfunctioned. He straight into the Nacho River as it engulfs him and eats him and burns the flesh from his body. Sim, you do your spell against it, and it turns around to defend and gets an attack of opportunity from everybody that wants to, as the river also reaches up and hits him for a solid 20 points of damage.
So I don't have many range. Actually, I have no ranged attacks that will do anything. And I'm pretty sure I'm like being tossed around.
That's right. Y'all are tossed. Yeah,
so
that's fair. Y'all are being tossed.
I don't
around
know if
there.
I could do anything.
No, that's right. I'm gonna use that con because you jerk. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm glad you brought that up. So you do that jerk, Blitzkrieg, and y'all continue to tumble around the van. But you do kill 2 of the bugbears, and the third one, they're prime and ready, waiting for people to get on these hoverboards to go across and pocket them or mug them or kill them. But you came in a big old van and you're armored. So you knock one's jetpack into the river. The other one gets swallowed up. And y'all tumble around as you straighten up and make it back. The other one's going to run away. If you're allowing him, he is booking it out of the way. He's watched 2 of his friends.
I mean, all they did
was
was throw pebbles at us, basically.
Did he
so.
throw a pebble at me?
Yes.
Running him down.
Okay, he's dash actioning away, so he's not going to attack. What you got? You're just jerking through the air. No!
We all see we make it across the river. We're like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to run him down. If he's in range for me to run into him, that's what I'm doing. Even though they just pelt me with pebbles, and I'm like smashing into their fucking jetpacks and stuff with my van. Like,
I want you to roll me a drive auto roll, but this is the wrong game. Give me another dexterity roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna be more generous. Add your proficiency bonus, because if you have a van, I'm assuming you're gonna be proficient in vehicles.
Okay. That'll make it a 16 then.
16, it does hit because AC is 15. So you run him over. Roll the same D12 damage.
20.
It's weird. Until now, none of you have ever seen somebody get run over midair, but you do run him over midair as your tire hovers over the jetpack. It's elevating you. It's propelled by a hot neon light on top of this bullet bill looking rocket on his back, which
while it's hovering, like the tires underneath are spinning like that.
Yeah.
So it fucking drives him through. That's where my mind went.
It catches his hair and just sucks him out and out the back as you look
Like
in
a
the rearview
freaking,
mirror.
like one of the ball things.
Yeah. You adjust your mirror and you just see the explosion in the
Cool
back of
guys
this
don't look at
jetpack.
explosions.
That's right. That's fair. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Sim turns around,
damn.
looks at it. Her eyes are wide, and you just see like the flashy of the fire. And she's like, "Oh."
I didn't make a battle map for this because I didn't know if you would go aerial or if you would try to swim the Nacho River. And
You prepared for a swimming the Nacho River?
oh yeah, I did.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So, after being attacked by those jetpack bugbears, you land on the other side, and your van begins to smoke. You see some smoke coming out from under the hood,
Fuck.
and it putters.
Not the van.
Yeah.
Where is Hart's like compartment that we have put them? Is it like inside the van? Is it on top of the van? Like
Apparently, we forgot to put Hart in our compartment.
Y'all didn't put me in the compartment, so I'm all over the place.
Oh, I see.
I had
Flying as an
I had
object.
anticipated it to be like on the roof, so it'd be like a
R2D2 thing.
R2D2, like you kind of like.
I don't know why I thought it would be like up front, like on top of where the engine was. I don't know why I thought that.
Ooh, like it would be the fucking the engine head.
Yeah.
Like sticking out of
Kind of, sort of, yeah.
That's kind of cool too.
But yeah, so you were tossed around in the car, and so Radical as well. You're
Cute R2D2 scream.
but yeah, the van stops, comes to a halt, sputters, and pop.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Damn.
If anybody wants to take a look at it and assess the damage, you can give me an investigation roll.
I'll do it.
I do have, as a
I wanna-
mechanome, advantage on investigation checks against machinery.
I want to go up. I'm just
All right.
gonna roll because Simma's gonna be very curious. Oh, that was actually pretty high for what it was, but it's still only gonna be a 14.
Okay.
What you
I was
see,
expecting a
Serratical,
very low.
I don't think that I rolled an 11. So
What's Sir Radical get?
What does a 17 tell me?
Oh shit! So you pop the hood, and you take a look at this, and it's overheated. There's cheese inside the engine. It's boiling hot cheese. You think that if you could find a way to like maybe hose down the immediate, like if you had a way of blowing air onto this thing a little bit, then maybe after letting it sit for an hour or so, you could come back and it would probably be up and running again.
Oh shit,
what if, like,
Blitzkrieg,
I
man!
just-
Oh fuck! It's just slurping up cheese, man! Like it's college pizza night at the dormitory. It's just like it's all gooing up inside the intake and everything, and she's just overheating like crazy.
Sam
We gotta
tries to
find a
take a
way to
chip.
suck this out of there and then see if we can cool it down. But it's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Damn.
Can I like suck it out?
Not again.
Heart,
You just turn to your left and you see Sim over there, like eating the cheese, like with chips.
Heart, you can, as a matter of fact, if you will go over and suck the cheese out of the engine. That's a sentence I did not prepare myself for today.
One thing I can do, guys, I can
Alright.
suck them.
No, don't finish that sentence. Do not finish that sentence.
It's just like sorority rush night all over again.
Nope.
No, you're gonna go clean the cheese out of the engine.
Yeah, as you go,
We
suck
are
the
doing
cheese out of the
that.
engine, you're gonna get a one-time ability that you can expunge this in a 15-foot cone as if you had cast burning hands, but it will be cheese. So you have a reservoir of melted cheese in you that you can just out onto people.
Hot cheese shower.
Yeah. Hot cheese shower. Yeah. But you, as you were looking at this and assessing it, you look and there are creatures. They're goblin almost looking creatures that are kind of swarming you. A whole bunch of them, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 14 more. As you see these goblins with these long beaks and these feathered wings, these are, you give me nature checks. Give me nature checks. Let's see if anybody knows what these are.
15.
Jeez, splooge. 15.
11.
Quick, Aaron, use your cheese splooge.
Also 15.
Sim is not very smart, but I have like a -2 in my intelligence, but I'm rolling really decently well tonight for her intelligence stuff.
Is this a nature
Somehow.
check?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I got a 6, which checks out. Heart
Alright.
would not know what they are looking at.
You don't take
Shut up, Monkey.
Heart
Man.
to
Nurse
the
Wiggles is helping
nacho
so
verse very
much.
often.
Sir Radical and Blitzkrieg, you do recognize these things are Croblins. They are like crow goblin hybrids. And one of them, much more rotund than the rest, sits down on top of Heart, not realizing that this vacuum is in fact an individual. Just thinks it's a piece of equipment. Just kind of props down on top.
Be full of diced tomatoes.
Oh shit, it's Croblins.
Give me
Oh,
smoke.
there.
Give me smoke.
That's so cool. A croblin that smokes?
Oh. I trade.
What do you got?
What do
Is
you
there more than
want?
just the one?
Oh, there's like 20 of them around you.
Sim's gonna go up and go try to find another one and go try to pet it.
They're very skittish. But you can give me an animal handling check. The only one that seems to speak is the big rotund one. He's like
okay.
the leader of them.
Oh, that is gonna be a 11.
I'm gonna contest this. Let's let the dice decide. This dice is going to jail. So you reach out and it steps back, but you pet it and it starts going.
Is it farting or?
It's
You
like the
can't-
sound of when air escapes cheese.
it purrs out of its butt. That's what it does. So it seems like it's happy. I said that today.
You said a lot of things today, Gup.
Mm-hmm. So
I'm still gonna just sit there petting it.
yeah, and
The one on top of me, it's offering a trade.
I trade for smoke. Puff puff.
Get off of our friend first.
Oh, friend.
I'm gonna start to spin.
It'll take off. Oh, no bueno. These are also Spanish-speaking goblins.
The rarest of all Krobins.
How big are they exactly? Is there a way I can come over like with this one on my arm and be like, look guys, I made a friend?
Yes, that one will actually, yeah, it will. They're small. They're maybe almost a foot tall.
Okay.
And Kroblins know all in the Nachoverse. Give me puff and I'll tell.
You have to tell us where this multi-level marketing scheme is. Selling skillets and makeup. What does it say on the skillet heart?
Do I have it?
One of y'all, was it? No, it was Sim that had the colander, I think, wasn't it? Or who found it?
No.
It was Hart that found the colander. One of y'all found the
I
colander.
didn't think I picked it up.
I thought.
Oh, you
Blitzkrieg took
if you
it.
say
Yeah,
you
it
pick
wasn't
up,
me,
then you
'cause
didn't pick it
I
up.
failed that.
Okay.
That's okay.
So if you didn't pick it up, then yeah, no. But you did get
But
You
it.
still have the hollow
I fully
thing,
believe
or-
that you picked it up. So, what did it say on that colander heart?
Where would I have put it?
on your head.
You got me there, actually. Damn.
Like
I
open
swear
up.
somebody picked it up because like they went back and like
I think you guys talked about it, but it wasn't me. I was
they
too busy.
investigated it. They
I was too
investigated
busy drowning the poor gentleman.
that's right. You were drowning the man in his own
it's-
blood.
Fair enough, though. If you think one of you would have grabbed it, then that's fine. That seems
I thought
logical.
I heard Blitzkrieg took it, but I may be mistaken.
But I'm perfectly okay with that if you did. That seems like a logical thing.
I'm cool with saying Blitzkrieg took it. Do we
Okay.
still have like the hollow card thing that has like
You
the same
do.
symbol?
You do.
Because that's all we need, right? Is the symbol specifically?
So far, it seems people recognize it.
I hold up.
I tell you all about it. Just for one quick puff.
I'll hand him very trepidatiously my cigar.
He eats it and just starts like expelling smoke. Like, and then for the next few minutes, it's like smoking inside his gut, and you just say, so good.
So you start doing like smoke tricks, like the circles.
A little boat, Gandalf boat comes out.
The perfart shapes.
Yeah. Per fart. Damn. So this is the Doxxbury. That's
The
symbol for the
Doxxbury?
Doxxbury. Yeah. The Doxxbury.
Tell us how to get to the Doxxbury.
You're in the Nachoverse now.
No.
To get to the Doxxbury, you need a friend.
I have a friend. I made a friend.
Randall. Get back over here, Randall. What did I tell you about intermingling with strangers? That's
I'm
how
just
you
trying
get
to-
rabies.
I do not have rabies.
Some smoke. You need a pineapple palace. The most treasured of all toppings.
Is this just never mind?
How do we get there? How do we get to the Pineapple Palace?
Holds a wing out and points in the distance, and you see up, elevated on a mound of solidified cheese, beginning to mold because it's stagnant and not ever flowing. But on it, you see a magnificent pineapple that is got a large, it's like a castle-sized pineapple, and it's got a large carved-out opening that's like a portcullis leading inside. Oh. Go to Pineapple Palace. You'll find Barney.
Not Barney.
Do we know Barney? Do we recognize a Barney?
None of you would know Barney. No.
Is the Pineapple Castle upright or upside down?
Oh, it is upright. Yes. I honestly thought about that for like a solid 3 minutes. It is correct way up.
Damn.
End up missing a couple party members, wind up with new ones.
Hey, Deez.
Barney knows to get to the Doxxbury.
All right, so you don't know everything.
No. Most.
You said one puff. Give me my cigar back. I pick it up off the ground. Start smoking.
It's still smoking. It's perfect. But now it tastes like burnt cheese.
Added flavor.
Is your cigar like a cast iron, just like seasoned with like past meal flavors?
It is now.
It is now.
So gross.
Sweet. Yeah, so y'all heading up to Pineapple Palace?
My
Heading
van's
up to
still out of
Pineapple
commission.
Palace.
Do I get to
throughout
take
the
Randall with
talking-
me?
Do
You
what?
won the
You can say
animal.
no.
You won the animal check. You do. You get to take Randall with you. Yes, you get to take Randall with you. And for those biddies, Monkey Man, you get to take Randall with you. And after the talk, and since you sucked the cheese out of it, it's functional again.
Let's ride. I
So
just-
it
For the
cools down.
gnarly good!
We're going to strap Hart into her
And their
Or
thing at the
slot
top
now.
now.
You know how the old 90s conversion vans had that spot in the door where the shop vac would go? Like, it's
But for Heart, hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I have given Randall a pair of like mini little RGB headphones to now listen to the music that I'm also listening to. And so we're both back there just like,
Jamming away.
Does Heart have an aux port? Can you just like plug it and then you become a Bluetooth vacuum speaker? So you all drive your way up to Pineapple Palace. Your van being equipped with the best of all-wheel, all-terrain tire technology, and they begin to turn into tracks as you track your way through the Nacho landscape up to Pineapple Palace. When you arrive, what should be a closed, you would assume, would be a closed portcullis is wide open. All of the lights are off. But it is large enough for you actually to drive your van into it.
I'm gonna drive right.
You drive straight into this guy's living room and you run over the coffee table, but there's some couches and stuff. It looks like it's empty. Like you don't see anybody in the vicinity. And you stand there for a little while and you realize that this house is empty. It's magnificent. It's huge. Everything is made out of petrified foods. So like the coffee table is just strips of like clear resined bacon, and you have chairs made out of like marshmallows that have been treated to withstand and not rot. You have candelabras on the walls that glow various different colors made out of string cheese. And
I'm getting so fucking hungry.
but it's vacant in here. And give me perception checks.
Pizza shop still open? Perception.
9.
14, 9.
Quick question, is
21.
not noticing something on a perception check considered failing the perception check? It would be, right? I'm splitting hairs.
I'm going to go in your favor and say no for that one.
Okay.
If it was an investigation, sure. But a perception check, that's kind of like a passive notice of things. So
I would say that too.
doesn't seem fair.
Thank God.
So,
I've been on
yeah.
the losing streak table this whole game.
Oh no.
Hart, what was yours?
19.
19. So Hart and Sim.
Mm-hmm.
And Chris, what was yours as well?
14.
Oh, okay, so you'll hear as well. As you stop and listen for a moment, you realize, Sim, your music has stopped. All music has stopped within here, and it is quiet. For the only time in any of the Retroverse, you don't even hear that little thumping of just
Sim is over here
nature.
starting to panic.
God, this place has no vibe.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
Who's that? Is that Barney?
Bro?
No.
Who was that?
Marco?
Give me a persuasion check. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion check?
Yes.
For the Marco. 15.
Polo.
Oh, wait.
Ah, shit! A little head pops up from within the cushions, like in between the marshmallow cushions. A tiny little head, maybe 3 inches tall, pops up, and this itty bitty man climbs out and sits on the chair. What are you doing in my house?
We'd like to buy some cookware.
I don't think this is the right place for that.
I don't cook on account of my small hands.
Oh wait, we're going to this person to find out where the
We need to
Doxxbury
find
is,
where the
isn't we?
Doxxbury
Okay,
is.
I thought this was the Doxxbury for some reason. Never mind.
It's
Scratch
Pineapple
that.
Palace. The Doxxbury.
Are you Barney?
I am.
Cool. Well, Randall's friends here told us that we should come to you, and you can tell us how to get to the Doxxbury.
I'm sorry, I'm really scared. People come in here to look at my magnificent palace, but on account of my failed experiments, they could step on me at any moment. So I've tried to make this place really uncool so nobody wants to come in.
Yeah, it's terribly
mean-
uncool in here.
It's awful. I know. It sucks living here. It's depressing.
Might have to kill you, honestly.
Oh, please. And he
Say that.
zoop, straight back into the cushion. And a little head pops back out. Oh. What about the Doxxbury?
We're just trying to
Direct.
get to the Doxxbury. Like, we need directions, please.
But why? That's an elusive place. Only the coolest of cool get to go.
I mean,
drop
he's pretty
Saber.
cool.
For you.
God dang, you're an Oath of Awesome. He takes one look at you and says, God damn, you're cool. Can you take me for a ride on your shoulder on the hoverboard?
Fuck yeah, get over here, Barney.
I'd like to know what it feels like to go fast.
He like zooms over on his hoverboard and like puts out his arm for him to like skitter up.
He does. How
Yeah,
fast
and
does your
just-
hoverboard go?
That's a great question. I'm going to say 60 feet because I have no idea.
Real fast, and you take off real quick in the living
Just start
room.
zooming
and he
around
just-
the room.
He flies off and against the wall. Oh, fucking awesome. And he slides down and he kind of like picks himself back up and shakes off. I tell you what, I'll tell you, just because you're cool, I have a secret path into the Doxxbury. Well, do you know what the Doxxbury is? It's a club. Yeah, but it's only for cyber criminals, tech thieves, crypto chasers. If you really need to dig some information out about somebody, this is the club you go to.
Does the club need like music people, perhaps? Because I can definitely try to get us in that way.
Do you have a mixtape?
And not on me, unfortunately.
Oh, poo.
What about live performers?
They could.
Yeah.
It's a real trends kind of doom, 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 get you just into the mood kind of place if you got that kind of jazz.
Do they need cleaners?
Oh, it gets really wet in there, so yes.
Oh, damn it.
What?
And then he said what he said. But here, follow me. But you can't drive your van into my basement. That sounds like a euphemism, I know, but it's really not. You literally cannot drive your van into my basement.
Not with that attitude, Barney.
Yeah, are you challenging me right now?
You don't know what our van can do and what tight spaces it can fit into.
Start revving up the van.
You hear that, Barney? Prepare your basement for a thrashing.
Oh, no, I don't like that. Do you want to make your van small and put it in your pocket?
No.
Oh, okay.
Can we?
Do you want to put a little man in your pocket?
What do you want?
I want to go to the Doxxbury, but I can't reach the door handle.
Can you fit in our pockets?
Yes. I mean, he's like this big, so yeah.
You could sit on my shoulder next to Randall.
And it
I
looks
think
at
you
this
could go
thing,
inside me,
and you
but I
see like
have a lot of like hot cheese in there.
oh, well, that don't threaten me with a good time. And that thing looks like it'll eat me. And talking to the Croblin.
Cholo Croblin.
No, he's totally fine, right, Randall?
I mean, I think if I spit out my cheese, you could go inside. It's pretty hollow.
You don't have like a flat surface you can just sit on or something?
I mean, you can literally put me on the shoulder, just not by the Croblin.
Well, you can get the other shoulder.
Are you going to protect me?
My hoverboard have a
Absolutely.
glove box.
This Croblin is like pulling out a bib and like tying it and is holding a fork and a knife.
Are we just reenacting like, or is this just like a early 2000s cartoon at this point?
Pretty much.
You know, has anyone? No, never mind.
I just want you to let me in because I can't open the door handle. But no,
All right. That's fine. I'm gonna pick them up, put them in my the front pocket.
okay.
And if we got to go back to the van, you can just stick him in the cup holder.
So I'm gonna say that because this house is so big, if you actually wanted to, you could drive the van down to the basement.
We're driving the van down into the basement.
Of course we fucking are.
We're taking the Warthog as far into this level of Halo as we can possibly get it.
Yes.
As you drive down straight into this man's basement with your van, you are destroying furniture along the way, like the hearth crumbles and plates shatter in the kitchen. He doesn't have any use for it. He's tiny anymore. And you just
Does it have no reverse function?
he doesn't know how to get big and again. He can only get small. He tried to reverse it once and it made him even smaller.
Oh, he was
just
gonna try to get me to shrink the van and then I'll
You
never
sure?
be able to fucking grow it back. Yeah.
I mean, we could try science. But
Not with my baby.
as you do, you hear him yelling from your pocket. Oh, cinnamon and gravy. And you make it kind of down through to the basement, and you see this large cellar door. And he says, you need to go take this tunnel into the cellar door, take the tunnel all the way down until it turns left, but don't turn left, turn right. You're going to say to yourself, there's a wall here, but just fucking do it, bro.
Floor it.
All right.
It's kind of like a back door into the Doxxbury.
You start just and start driving through this man's cellar and down these stairs. It's bumpy. Thump, 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 thump. You make it to this large, it looked like an old like wine cellar. But it's huge, right? And your van's driving through it. You're not even hitting one of your side mirrors breaks off on the side. But other than that, you can make it. And you see it start to veer left, and there's a wall to the right of it. So you're going straight for the wall.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with what he said.
He stoically puts his chest and points to the wall. As you hit the wall and your
I
van
would crash, we
crashes.
die, and that's the end
No,
of
I'm
one
just
shot.
kidding.
No.
The slit drips down his balls. Oh, it's keep motherfucker.
You keep going. and the wall disappears as you crash through it, and you look in front of you, and you're in this massive parking lot. All kinds of cars around, motorcycles, vans, cars, and it's big club, just neon lights flashing, and it's got this like a beer bottle that flickers from left to middle to right as the gold neon lights glow, and it's happening. People are like walking into this club arm in arm with other people, chatting. Everybody's wearing guns and swords. It's a happening place as you pull up into a parking lot. Fuck, we made it. I haven't been here in 10 years.
Is there plenty of open parking spots?
Yeah, a couple. Yeah.
Basement, and he hasn't been in 10 years.
I've been small for 10 years and I can't reach the door handle.
Is there a cover charge?
I don't know. Are you walking up to the door?
How does Sim look in regards to like versus everyone else? Because she's just sitting here, a bright, colorful, like flamboyant, and
most everything in the Retroverse is bright and bright. It's a very, very vibrant world.
okay, so, but she doesn't look any different in comparison to like the usual crowd that we see walking in.
Not really, just maybe a little more high fashion because you have music money.
Okay,
I'd say that. Well-to-do. But this place, a lot of people seem well-to-do here. And so do you park?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one parking spot that is like it's got plenty of room on the left, but on the right is not. So like as you go into this parking spot, or you just like push the car out of the way.
As I would.
And you park. You have plenty of room to get out, and you begin to make your way up to the door. He hops down out of your pocket, drops to the ground, crunches his ankle, and says, "Oh, fuck, I didn't think about that. That's really far down. I'm good from here. I'm going to sit out here and massage my ankle, then I'm going to go in and get lit. I wonder how much alcohol it takes for a 3-inch man to get fucked."
Sim is gonna quickly reach into her pocket and pull out the one other Werther's that she had from the granny earlier and give it to the little man.
It is like the size of his body almost, and he is just gonna like, I guess, sit there and just like lick this Werther's.
Well, he was gonna sit there and massage his ankle anyway.
Yeah. As you take off, the Kroblin flies off your shoulder towards the guy, picks up the Werther's with him still holding on to it, and just gulps and lands back on your shoulder.
Like the guy too?
Oh yeah.
Fuck!
And it looks at you and it just shrugs its shoulders.
That's
Rando.
so uncool.
I would have bought you food inside.
Did your pet just eat that guy?
I don't know when the last time he ate. I just met him, and I would have got him food inside. Bad Randall, you're in timeout now. Spit him up right
That's
now.
the noise it makes by accident. So you make your way up to the door, and there are 2 bouncers. One of them is a very large Luxodon man, big elephant man, with a neon trunk that kind of glows and pulses every time he breathes. And then you have a void tiefling at the door with like a clipboard, and he looks at these girls walking in. He goes, "Yeah, I'll go, whatever." And these dudes walk up, and he looks. He's like, "Nah, no shorts in here, man. Go on, get out of here." And then y'all walk up, and he sees a vacuum cleaner, K-pop icon, the Terry Crews of magicians, and then you see Sir Radical, and God dang it, if you're not awesome, if you're anything, you're awesome. So he kind of looks at you, gives you a nod. He reaches
Just kind
out,
of like give him a really like, "Oh yeah, dap me up, baby."
Terminator hold, or yeah, Predator hold here, and arm lock. All right, go on in. He checks off list. No, y'all make your way in as Jim. So I said no shorts. Get out of here. And you make your way into into the Doxxbury, which is a massive club. I mean, it's like 300 feet by 400 feet. It's just a huge open warehouse of people dancing, lights and bars, and people walking around half naked, glowing and handing out drinks, doing all kinds of these purple mounds of this. It's called glitter, and they're just going crazy. There's a couple little private VIP areas. And as you meander around for a little bit, give me
The music has come back, correct?
yes, yeah, it is. Oh, it is thumping in here. It is so hard you can almost not even hear yourself think. It is. Do I have a like a action powerful dubstep? That sounds like a thing that would be playing in here. And you give me perception checks. You spend some time in here. Hell yeah.
Natural 20.
Oh, Jesus. God dang if you're not awesome.
17.
13, 17. Heart.
18.
Hey.
All of you pass. So you walk in and your eyes immediately shift to the most vibrant booth in this thing. And you see like a man with a hood over him. And you see his little snake tongue stick out a little bit, and people come by and they're like, slide some money onto the table, and he pulls something out and hands it to him, and then drinks his drink and sits back down. You notice that the tender he received is a coin with an A on it and a little arrow in the middle.
Hey guys, I think that might be our person that we're looking for over there.
Let's go chat him up. Anyone know what his name is? 4, right?
I think
For
so. I think it's
something.
4.
We don't know his last name.
All right.
All right. So what do y'all do?
Sim just like glides up on her skates.
Yeah, I'll just.
I'm
Walk
going
on
to
up.
expend a whatchamacallit? Sorry, COVID brain fog, struggling with word
And
retrieval.
dubstep.
Channel Divinity.
Channel
Wingman.
Oh.
So the natural 20 automatically moved me from the lost streak table to the sweet streak table at rank 1. And
Nice.
rank 1 gives me a +1 to charisma-based ability checks. And by casting Channel Divinity Wingman, I can use my action to impress some of my awesome abilities onto a willing allied creature, granting them the same bonus. So Blitzkrieg
awesome.
now has a +1 on charisma abilities.
Awesome by proxy. Hell yeah.
I just kind of like,
Douglas,
I dust him off a little bit and like, go get him.
Thanks to Radical.
yeah, so I mean, y'all are pretty awesome. So you've got a literal awesome paladin, and now an extra awesome muscle, a sorcerer magic, and then like a K-pop icon and the most highly advanced vacuum cleaner the world has ever seen. So like, I mean, it's a pretty awesome group. So all of these things walk into a bar, right? That's the joke.
Yeah, where's the punch?
Literally.
You go up to the table then. What do you say to him?
You the number 4.
Isn't that like a number 2, a number 1, and a puke? Isn't that or something like that from American Dad? I don't know.
Oh my god.
He, as you say that, he's going to pull out this tiny pistol, and it's going to get big, and then it's going to get bigger, and then it's going to turn into this big 50 cal looking gun, and then it's going to open up into like this bazooka style, and he's got like on his shoulder. He goes, the fuck did you say?
I'm sorry, it's kind of loud in here. Hold on. Are you the number 4?
He collapses it down a little bit. Now it's just BF. Now it's just 50 cal size. What do you know about number 4?
His calling card, his hollow card on the table.
The fuck? Where'd you get it?
I mean, from our boy.
Oh, you're his boy. It gets back into a bazooka. The fucking nuke you where you stand, you cunning pieces of shit. Take me for everything I got.
How close are we standing to him?
10 feet.
Okay.
Tell me where he is. Tell me where he is, or I'll kill you now.
You owe Mr. Wilbur some money.
No. Number 4 owes me money.
Oh.
Wait, you're not number 4?
No, I'm number 3. Superior by 1.
We're trying to find number 4.
So the rank goes down, not up?
Yes, that's what Mom said.
So you're his brother.
My mom gave us names by number. 1 she liked the most, and the more kids she had, she just hated them more and more. So
she just knew which kids she would like less?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's awfully predeterministic.
It is. Oh, poor number 12 had a rough
she
life.
only had so much
Number
time
12.
and energy to give, and like the more she had, she just
Wow.
diverted out.
Yeah.
Your mother does not sound rad.
Only if you're number 1. I don't know where number 4 is. I've been looking for number 4 too. Putting the call out to people.
Are you looking for number 4 or number 2?
Looking for 42?
Yeah, that was confusing.
I'm looking for number 4 as well.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm here at the Doxxbury. I'm hoping if I give enough drugs out to people, somebody will have some information.
That's
He's giving drugs away for free.
Oh, yeah. Man, I make the shit. It's fine.
Doesn't seem economically viable.
Hang on
Yeah.
a second. I got a customer. Somebody walks up and puts down some coins and hang on, I'm out. 1 second. And he like ducks behind the booth and rubs his hair until a bunch of purple powder falls out into his hand. And he scoops it, puts it in a bag, and he comes back around the booth. Here you go.
Hey, number 3, unrelated to anything. What's your family name?
3.
No, like last name.
Oh, last name? Well, my mother's last name was Johansson Smith, but we weren't allowed to take it.
You
Fair.
weren't allowed to take it.
So what's your last name?
Just 3.
So your name
Wait, is it
3?
3 or just 3 is the name?
Like your
3
first
is
name is
my own.
Just and your last name is 3?
No.
I think it's like a Norwegian thing. Like whenever you pronounce it, it's pronounced differently. So it would be 33.
Or is it like threesome, you know? Because, like, he's the son of 3.
Oh,
Oh,
God. No, but there's some of that in here. This club is crazy. It gets really wet. You
You need a Kleenex.
I have one name. 3.
Do you need me to vacuum? I clean.
You are an interesting creature.
very wet in here.
Yes. Moist.
Keep saying.
Pick up my foot and it's just like.
I keep
Art will start
sticking every time I
vacuuming
try to
underneath you.
rollerblade.
Yeah. My hoverboard is just stuck in the corner.
What do you mean it's a hoverboard?
It's that sticky.
Oh, God.
Who had the really high perception check?
I had the
I
nat
had a
20.
21.
You had the nat 20 and a 21. Okay. Y'all both look out of the corner of your eye and you see a individual make eye contact with both of you, looks over at 3, and he looks back at you and he runs. He just drops a bag and he runs and books it out some double doors.
Was
I
that
like
4?
I like whisper over to Randall and be like, "Hey, I need you to go. Like, don't kill him, but can you go stop that
shit.
guy?"
I forget he's not just a bird.
He flies up and he flies
Give you
forward.
extra snacks later. Extra snacks later.
Yeah.
And as he flies forward, the double door swings open from the guy running and then swings back and hits the Croblin and he just drops to the ground.
Randall, no! And I roller skate over and like pick him up, be like, "It's okay, buddy. You did your best."
He's
What's happening?
He coughs out a little man before he lays over and dies.
No!
The little man's also dead.
Oh. Well, what a depressing turn of it. I can't stop looking at this glittered ass. I'm sorry. Just anyway.
I don't know what that means.
You'll find out later.
Stop looking at the memes.
He coughs up a Werther's as well. That Werther's was not done.
Can I stick the Werther's back in his mouth?
Yeah, you put the Werther's back in his mouth, and he has slow, labored breathing.
It's okay, Randall. I've got you. I'm supposed to be a support role, and I have no healing.
You stick him in your pocket.
Yeah, is he like dead, or is he just unconscious?
Well, with the Werther's in his mouth, he's laboriously breathing. He's unconscious, but alive. Yeah.
Randall, my Croblin, not the little man.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah, Barney is dead. Yes.
Barney's dead.
Randall is okay. Yeah. Yeah, Barney's dead. No. But you see the double doors there that he ran through because she had to run up to get to Randall. And you see the visage of that person duck off behind the corner.
I'm bolting after him.
So, Sir, I almost said Sir Ridiculous. Sir Radical is chasing as well, right? Is that what you said?
I'll go chasing, but like as I pass by Randall and Barney, I'm gonna scoop up Barney and like kind of like set him in my hat, like kind of like a little action figure, just kind of laying up, you know.
He just leans over,
Yeah.
but he's still in there.
A little floppy, but he's kind of secured in there. So,
and Sim as well. Is anybody else going and running with him?
I'm gonna look down at Hart and be like, "Did we miss something?"
I have no idea what's going on, but I'm going to like shudder, turn, and like start heading towards the door. And as I go past and see the Croblin on the floor, I'm going to like.
No, I took Randall with me.
Oh, you did? I thought you left him on the floor eating a Werther's. No. Never mind that. I'm not going to cure him, and I'm going to keep going.
Oh, I mean, well, damn it.
I'll cure him when I catch up with you guys.
Oh shit! The owner, take this, and hands this bag of stuff to Hart. Your vacuum cleaner, right? Clean it.
What did he hand me?
The drugs.
The glitter.
oh shit!
I'm going to like.
Fuck.
Stuck in the bag. It's like you were keystring a balloon of heroin, but it's down your suck tube. What do you call that? Attachment. That's the word I'm looking for.
Sucks, dude.
I wish I hadn't said that. So down your attachment. Down your attachment.
The hose, Gup. The hose.
Oh,
God, you know how often I lose the suck tube from my vacuum?
God, this
Every
is like
time I
last night
need the
with
suck
whale.
tube, it's missing.
It was my mom's nickname in high school.
I'm so.
Wait,
did I mention I
closer
just added the
attachment.
adult humor tag to our channel at the start of the week? I'm so fucking glad.
Okay.
Why was that not a thing before?
Oh man.
I don't know. I noticed it wasn't there, and it's like we should probably
Whoa.
have that.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway. So
Wait, so I sucked it down. Is it now inside me or it's now in my hose?
it went inside you through the
Is
hose.
it
like,
affecting? Is it affecting Hart in any way? Are they now high?
Yeah, like, do you
No.
eat through your suck tube,
I don't think you require sustenance,
or is it like
dude.
an esophagus situation
I'm
where you
gonna
can?
it hangs out in there. You're storing it.
You know what though? Now you have glitter infused hot cheese.
Oh, no.
Yes, you do. I forgot about the
I
cheese.
forgot about this.
Because the hot cheese would have melted the baggie, so now it's like
Yeah.
all intermixed with the hot cheese.
Oh my god, you're gonna fuck somebody up.
You got
The hot cheese
someone
has
up with that
essentially
cheese.
made a stomach for Hart.
Wait,
the hot
can we
cheese.
give her like fucking broken glass and shit? Just like
Just keep feeding me stuff and make it like.
When Hart was cleaning up in the very first fight, there was shrapnel everywhere, so we could say that she vacuumed that up.
Vacuumed up the shrapnel. That seems legit. All right. Yeah.
Also got a little bit of residual blood from the first guy too.
Yeah.
We're making a whole little like
A
everything's about to
concoction of just fucking wipe somebody's brain off the earth. Concoction inside you brewing right now. Perfect. All right.
Even if they survive this, they wouldn't want to survive it.
Somebody. Yeah. I mean, damn. You're gonna patent a new drug called the Hoover. Some of that Hoover, man. So you got.
You ever Hoover some schneef off a Hoover?
What the fuck?
This is what happens on Playodic. Welcome to come hanging out. So you make your way through the double doors, just sloshing cart full of this drug concoction of cheese,
Oh my god.
blood, and shrapnel. Fucking why not? And you saw him, Sim, go to the right and rush out. But as you turn the corner, you just see a wall of arcades. Give me investigation checks.
Oh yay. Come on, Dice, you've been doing well.
Am I there now?
Oh yeah, yeah, all of y'all are here.
Okay.
Nope. I got a 6.
This guy is going to jail.
So am I if the FBI is listening to this. Like, what the fuck kind of drugs is this dude cooking in his vacuum cleaner?
7.
I'm gonna say I'm
Where
too
else do you
focused on
get
Randall
from?
right now, and even though I'm running out, I don't see anything because I only got a 6.
6. Anybody? Who else? I say
I got a 4.
a 4,
7.
7. Heart.
It's up to you, Hart.
Oh gosh. What are we rolling for?
Investigation.
Perception? Investigation? No.
No. All right. So all you see is a wall of arcades, and only one of them is functioning.
That's 4.
I'm gonna go up to the one functioning.
It is a shooter game. Looks like you see like a little man without a shirt on, and like a little rag over his head. He does have pants on. No, you know it doesn't. He doesn't have pants on. He's just wearing a rag over his head, and he's got a machine gun, and he's like a little.
Does he have
pixelated
underwear on
Mickey
at
Man.
least?
No, and it shoots a game.
Okay then.
Shoots balls out of the gun, right? And as these little things, this gets worse.
Which gun?
The naked man shoots balls.
Yes, out of his gun. But like, you know, it's like one of those old shooter games, old arcade shooter games where things come at you from all angles, and it says press start.
Can there be multiple players, or does this look like a single player?
It looks like it is 2 people. It is for 2 people.
Blitzkrieg, come over and play this with me.
I don't understand why we have the time to do that, but arcade games are fucking cool. I'm going to go over there with my cigar and play it with her.
All right, you press start on 2-player and 1-player, and it says enter cheat code.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A, start.
The arcade moves and opens up with a wall behind it. Yes. I'm so glad that somebody got that immediately too. Yeah.
I know the fucking Konami code. I'm not that young. Damn.
Were there alternate answers? I'm just curious. Like,
You
would
could've
you
played the
accept it
game.
like
No.
IDDQD or like IDKFA?
Nope, it was.
It had to be Konami.
Or you could play the game and try and beat it. But
Interesting.
the cheat code was the way to get through, which saves you some time because it opens up and reveals a pathway to it, behind it.
How big is this pathway?
This pathway is not big enough for a van.
Damn!
Pathway is like 6 feet wide. It's about the width of an arcade cabinet.
Blitzkrieg is sitting there like,
Like doing it, looking back at the van. Like,
Like, how wide are vans? Like, 6 feet is pretty wide.
Roll me a D100.
has anyone got a I'll get one.
I was gonna say, I don't know that you want me to roll it, but it's just for comparison. I got a 16.
Okay. 66.
That is
I got
above.
a 97.
I'm just giving you a 50-50 chance here. So it's just wide enough for your van to fit with missing one side mirror.
I can tell, so Radical will see him, pained looking at this, acknowledging the fact that something is going to have to come off the van. It's like, hey, Blitzkrieg, no,
We're already missing one because it got knocked off.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, then all right. Never mind. I missed that part, apparently.
Yeah. One side mirror has already been knocked off going through the basement, which is just enough for your van to fit through here. If you want to drive it through the large double door into the middle of the club and down through the double doors and into the back. I'm not going to tell you no if you want to do that, though.
Blitzkrieg is nothing if not bombastic. So
Can you go backwards so that we can open the rear of the van?
Reverse. Do you go frontwards or reverse?
I'm ripping through the club in reverse.
All right. Give me another dexterity proficiency. Give me another vehicle roll.
Come on, baby. That is a 12.
That is a 12. Versus, I don't.
Can I aid him by left, right, left, little more left?
Roll it with advantage. And
Okay.
the DC is. I'm just gonna contest it. I don't know what the fuck to do here.
20. Not a natural 20. It's a dirty 20, but it's 20.
I also rolled a 20. So you do manage to do so, but you happen to run over number 3 in the process. He sees the owner coming for him. He's like, oh shit, I gotta run. And
There's just a puff of glitter everywhere.
yeah. And everybody in the vicinity just starts getting fucking high. Oh man, yeah. Woo!
I am doing this while smoking my cigar and also using the rear view mirror instead of looking back. Because that's the coolest way to do it.
Smooth. I like it. And no harm, no foul, right? You just took one drug dealer off the streets. So and then people snorting his dandruff anyway. That's gross. So back
I'm barely filled with it now. So
Yeah.
I mean,
you're starting to bubble on the inside a little bit. It's like seltzer water.
Feel good, guys.
So you make it down this arcade hallway, plowing through this tunnel. As it turns, your van scrapes along the side of it, and you're turning with it before you come into a singular set of doors. Now, this one your car won't fit through. This is like a stairwell door.
You know what? We got the exit blocked.
You do have the exit blocked, yeah.
And we went reverse so we can go out the back door.
That's very, very smart. Y'all, actually, I don't think you meant to be as tactical as you were, but damn it if you weren't. This is logic I can't argue with.
Let's do this.
Fuck, Blitzkrieg is cool. I think he's my favorite. Just like when you got an Oath of Awesome Paladin, just fuck, you're cool.
Do without you, Radical.
You make it out of the van, and you open this metal door, and you see a singular set of stairs leading up to another door that looks like it goes inside of some kind of establishment.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Sim is on Sim is on a revenge mission.
Yeah, Sim lost Randall.
Oh, Randall's on life
Almost
support
lost
right
Randall.
now. Randall's on life support. Let's go ahead and activate this. So you Wait. Stop
I
that.
feel calm, cool, collected is this group's MO.
You enter into an old, rundown restaurant/gaming facility as you see one light flicker on an E, but otherwise an unlit, falling apart sign that says Drunky Cheesers. Inside are a bunch of arcades and a massive ball pit. In front of one of the arcades is a massive sack of coins, and behind one of the counters, in the ball pit, which, mind you, is locked up metal, like it's reinforced. There's no way in or out of this ball pit except for a door that requires 1 million tickets. Inside of this ball pit, through the metal bars and stuff, you can kind of see a small glimpse through one of the little windows of this prize hanging over the ball pit. And it is a box with a question mark on it.
Want to go Mario jump? Not actually.
But you can't get in there because it requires 1 million tickets. I need everybody to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh,
I get a
boy.
bonus.
I'm good at those.
Fuck yeah.
Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, you're a sorcerer. You have
17.
charisma as well, don't you?
Not really. All of my stats are in strength because I'm a muscle.
All right, that's
sorcerer.
right. Yes.
But my charisma's not negative.
It's not negative.
I wish I could say the same.
Oh no.
16 thanks to Sir Radical's fucking
A
radical is fucking rubbing off on me.
16. Very nice. So you make the save. Sim, what was yours?
17.
You make the save. Hart, what was yours? A 2. You fail. Sir Radical, what was yours?
Dirty 20.
You succeed. Hart, you are just insanely compelled to go. You see one arcade that is lit up and it is calling your name. You feel in tune with this piece of machinery. You've got to play this game. So you begin to walk over and play this game on this arcade. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Hart, what are you doing? You don't even have hands.
They have attachments.
I have attachments.
I rolled a dirty 20 with initiative.
Oh,
All right.
same.
That'd be
yeah.
a 3.
Who's got the higher? Oh, I also rolled a 20 for initiative. Who's got the higher dex? It's a 21 for me. Okay.
How
Um,
much
Dex is
time-
16.
my dex is 16 too. So
I'm
Just
gonna
re-roll
go
at this point.
do rollies.
just roll.
What?
Yep, just roll.
I rolled a 16.
18.
All right. So Sim, did anybody else get 20? Nope.
I want to point something out very quickly here. Anytime I play normal campaigns, like multiple episodes, I always roll really, really shitty in initiative. But whenever
Right.
I'm on a one shot, I always roll really good on initiative. And literally every time.
He's got to pretend
Campaigns.
every campaign is a one
One
shot.
shot. Yeah. Tendies. I called you tendies. Damn it.
Indies.
I mean, you're not
Tendy's got
wrong.
a 3 on initiative, but Tendy's would also like to know, for the purposes of Channel Divinity Wingman, how much time has passed since we've entered the club.
30 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
We wrecked the
It's
place
gonna go
in less
poof
than 30
pretty
minutes.
soon.
Okay. How long does it last?
30 minutes.
Okay, we'll say 25 minutes. All right, there you
Okay.
go. Okay, Hart, what was yours?
9.
9. All right. Hart 9. So at the top of the round, so you walk over, or you roll over, sorry, to this arcade machine, and you put your attachment on the joystick and on the start button, and the arcade to the right and the arcade to the left begin to scoot into it. and then meld into it as the other arcade cabinets in a row meld into this one big arcade cabinet. Let me switch the screen here. And let me add some tokens. You can't see anything, can you?
Not yet. I just see a black screen and floating dots.
Oh boy.
Is shit about to get crazy?
I'm in.
All right. Does this look familiar to anybody?
It sure fucking
All right,
does.
this is
Sure does.
Drunky Cheesers. All right.
Monkey Man called it in chat.
Did he? All
He
right.
did.
I'm very happy about that. Let's see. Where is Monster Mash? Here we go. This mimic of an arcade comes to life. It's massive, and you are stuck to it, Hart. You are charmed by this arcade, and you are compelled to touch and play the game on its screen. You get to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns to end it. As long as you are playing the game on this mimic arcade, that save is like you are now, will be made with disadvantage. And you'll take some damage at the start of your turn, but not this turn. So, but it does, since you're attached to it, it is going to pseudopod or bite you. It's going to bite you since you're already attached to it. Try to. Disadvantage. 16. 21 to hit. I'm assuming that hits your AC. That is 1d10 plus 1d10. All right. Ooh. That is going to be 6 points of piercing damage as it corrodes part of your machinery for another 6 points of acid damage. And then it will go to...
So like 12 points in total?
Total, yes. That was a lot. All right, and now it is Sim's turn.
I am going to cast Swift Stars at this thing immediately. And Swift Stars does... On hit the... So let me roll the hit real quick. That rolled off. 18.
18 does hit. What are you hitting it with again?
So it does, Swift Stars do 1d6 slashing and 1d6 radiant. So I'll just roll 2.
Oh, okay. Yep. It will take this. No resistances to either of those. So.
We'll say 4 slashing and 3 radiant.
So 7 total. You hear as you hit it, brutality come from its speaker, and it seems to have taken some all of the damage. 7 damage. All right. Anything else from Sim?
That's gonna be actually the hype points. I'm gonna take a bonus action. Now I have 3 hype points that I'm going to give to Hart. And there's this catchphrase in Korea that they use all the time. And you're just gonna, after I cast Swift Star, you're gonna hear fighting.
All right. And you're staying put though. You're not moving.
Yeah, no, I'm staying put.
All right, cool. You stick back a bit, and then we're gonna send it over to Blitzkrieg, followed by Hart.
Blitzkrieg is immediately going to start gripping his fist as hard as he can, and the pressure within his fist is so impressive that it creates a miniature sun.
What?
It's Scorching Ray, okay?
I love it.
The power of no nut November.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
He grips it so much that he creates like a miniature, a hadronic collision within his fucking fist, and he just flings those particles and he does that 2 more times with the other hands.
God, that's collide. You are the human collider. Yeah, all
Do
right.
you even arcane, bro?
I gotta do everything with my strength, so I gotta give it some kind of
I love it.
description.
So make me 3 attack rolls, spell attack rolls.
All right.
He's cool.
First one is 15.
It hits.
Awesome. The second one is 9.
That one misses.
The third one is a dirty 20.
That one does hit as well, if you'd be surprised. What am I gonna hit it?
No, the music. I hate the music.
Lost the vibe.
Return the music. Return the slab.
And so that will be
Jesus Christ, this slaps. All right. Yeah, roll me some damage.
4. So that'll be a total of 19 damage.
Whoa. All right. Fire damage, right?
Yeah.
All right. It will take it. As you blast this thing, you hear, sometimes you have to lose yourself to save yourself. And,
Okay.
all right. Anything else from Blitzkrieg? Are you staying back?
I'm
right.
keeping my distance a little
This
bit.
thing's real big, and it's going to go next to Hart. So you are charmed, but you can make a saving throw to become uncharmed by it.
And the height points that I gave you all 3 height points, and those can go into anything.
Oh, you get a +3 to your roll if you want, because you do have to make this with disadvantage. I see the
I don't
vacuum
know what
face.
that reaction is for.
It's the
I just rolled my first roll, so I haven't rolled the disadvantage yet, but my first roll was a 1.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no. You can save your height points if you want. You don't have to use them on your next one.
My second roll was a 17, but it's regardless. I
Oh
rolled a
no.
1.
One is so bad. All right, so you're
And
gonna
charisma's a -2, so
you take 3 points of psychic damage. You jerk the joystick to the left and you hit the red paddle button, and you are this looks like a character. He's Asian. He's got red pants on. He's got a bandana on, no shirt. He's ripped. And as you hit the button, you fling up a kick. I'm sorry. You do some bicycle kicks through the air. Unfortunately, the creature you're fighting ducks, turns around and says, "Who are you holding it?" and slams you onto the ground as you take 3 points of psychic damage. But that's your turn, unfortunately. And it will go to Sir Radical.
For since this is a mimic, it wouldn't count as either like machinery or construct for terms of like knowing like how it would work or
That is
identifying
correct.
weaknesses, right?
That is correct. Yeah.
I figure, just making sure. So, I mean, I should be. It's engaged with Heart, so I should be like pretty free and clear to just stab at it, right?
Seems
Presumably.
plausible. Yeah.
All right, so Sir Radical's gonna hover on up, and he's gonna give it a quick little stabby stab with a. Not saving throws. Okay, so that is a. Where's my attacks? There it is. 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
That's going to be a 6 slashing.
6 slashing
Damage.
damage. All right, it will take it.
I think that's
All right.
slashing.
It's still going strong. This thing's big, thick cabinet.
Let's
Boy.
use a bonus action if I can get rid of this stupid window on the screen. Go away, close common. I don't need you. Let's do. He's taking psychic damage. We're gonna do, I think. Oh wait, am I supposed to do this before? I've never really played a paladin before, so if I want to do a smite,
You
I
can
thought I
do
did
that
You use
after
it.
you hit. After you hit.
You can use it anytime you want.
Yep.
Okay.
Whenever you don't have to call it beforehand. You're like, oh, I hit. I'm gonna crit. Yeah. Or I'm gonna
Okay.
smite. Sorry. Yeah.
Interesting, because it says the next time you hit a creature.
Yeah. You
But
can.
wouldn't that?
You can call. You can call it after you hit. When you hit a creature, you can do it.
Okay. In that case, my weapon flares with a white hot intensity, and the attack does an additional 1d6 fire damage and causes it to ignite into flames.
Oh.
So it takes 5 fire damage. And at the
Okay.
start of each of its turn until the spell ends, which is 1 minute, or until my concentration is broken, it takes an additional 1d6 fire damage if it fails a Constitution saving
All right.
throw.
So con on its turn for a 1d6. All right. Gotcha. Sounds good. This thing engulfs into flame. The game changes from deathly fighter to what else? You're gonna see outer space colonials. That's invaders. I don't know. That's the best I got. Space invaders knockoff is what we're going for.
Rampage.
Spatial intruders.
Yeah, spatial intruders. Thank you. There you go. That sounds better.
Spatial intruders.
So that's it for Sir. It's gonna go back unless you have anything else.
No, I think that is a good use of my turn.
All right, so it is the Arcade Mimic's turn, and it is going to. It is 2-player. I need charisma saving throws from Blitzkrieg Sim and Sir Radical. Not hard though.
13.
Ooh, okay,
17.
nice. All
You're in
right,
a timeout.
Charisma saving
Yes.
23.
all right. Sim,
You know, Sir Radical's passing that charisma. saving
this game, like, this is your game. Space Intruders is your shit, and you need to play this game.
Oh shit!
So-
Actually, can I?
You are charmed. Go ahead.
Who is?
Sim Woong.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it matters, like an additional layer of success, but it was actually a 25.
Ooh, that is even more. Like, you don't care about video games. They are not cool to you.
But the retro techno music from this game is piquing my interest, so therefore
Yeah.
I'm going towards it.
Or at least you have better taste in games. So you are charmed. On your turn, you will have to go up to it and begin playing as long as it is within your move speed. That is its turn, so it will be your turn. So you will proceed to walk up to the game 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 feet, and you will
Damn.
start playing the game as well as a second player has joined the game. Comes over the speaker, and that's your turn. You are charmed. You're going to take 1d6 psychic damage.
Yay.
That's 6 psychic damage as you put your hands on this and you get into the zone. And then it will go to Blitzkrieg. It's your turn.
All right, I'm going to walk up. Be like JoJo style, the JoJo walk. I'll walk up JoJo style and just punch it really hard.
Okay. Break the screen. All right. Make me an attack roll.
Stop paying attention to this stupid thing. It's a fucking nat 20.
Yes. Good. Very good. Roll double damage. I'm getting scared for y'all. That's a very welcome natural 20.
So double damage would be 14.
The power of muscle. This thing is starting to look pretty rough. As you punch right through the screen shatters for a moment, and you see the dangly thing in its mouth, and you just like grab a hold of it, and it busts in your hands because your hand muscle's too strong. It's looking really rough right now. And anything else from you?
No, that's it.
All right. Hart, do you want to give me a charisma saving throw as you take 1 point of psychic damage?
I got a 10.
You got 10. Are you using your +3?
If it'll help, I got a 13.
That is enough because the DC is 11. So
I
with
will use it.
with that, you
Do I still take the 1 point though?
It's yeah, you'll still take the 1 point because it's at the end of your turn. So to get charmed by it is a 14, but to break free of it is an 11. So you break free from the mimic, and you that was your whole turn though, but you are free, and you are not stuck to this arcade anymore. But you look over and you see Sim is completely checked out into this game and vibing to her own music. And then it'll go to Sir Radical.
All right. Sir Radical is going to attack this shitty arcade once again. 17,
It's a
18, 19, 20.
Can we just say it
22.
out loud? Mimic arcade.
God damn it. God damn it.
Beloved Playodic member Mick Arcade. But yes, Mimic Arcade.
Did you actually, I was curious when you introduced to this room, did you have to change this encounter at all since I think Cinderblock just ripped open the cage when we came in here?
It's been some years. Yeah. People have come by and reinforced it. Yeah.
That's going to be, what did I say? Attack +4 +5, so 23 to hit.
It hits.
1, 2. That's going to be 6 fire damage plus.
Oh, it makes a con save on its turn too, right?
It sure does.
6,
Or
8.
6 / 8, DC 12.
Okay. Roll that d6 as well.
So 5 fire damage for that.
Okay.
6 slashing damage, and then an additional 2 fire damage.
All right. This thing is still standing.
Wow!
It's still standing. It's barely. It is now a one-player game. You've broken off a couple of joysticks and a couple of buttons. The screen is reforming, but it's cracked from the punch. Anything else from Sir Radical?
That's gonna be it.
All right, it makes another con save. Shit. 9, so it's a fail. Go ahead and roll another d6 of damage. So it's engulfed into flames. What you got? Sir Radical.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was.
It's
sorry,
your
I thought you were
D6.
talking
you're
to
fine.
somebody else. Yep. 6 fire damage.
Ooh,
Max fire.
nice. All right, so it's gonna pseudopod out to Sim, out to Sim, since she is grappled. Advantage. It's 18 plus 5. I'm assuming hits for 9 points of piercing damage and 4 points of acid damage. So 13 points total. As this thing
To Sim?
yes, to Sim.
Sim is dead.
Unconscious, rather.
Unconscious.
Yeah, not dead necessarily yet. So as you go and you see these
Sim's music is on pause.
space space bugs flying in, and you start shooting at them, but they swarm around you way too much. As you hear, "Welcome to the game. Here's your card. Go play." And you drop to the ground and are unconscious, but your hand's still stuck to the. You're up here like this. And it is Sim's turn. I need you to make me a death saving throw, please.
Is Randall still okay with his 1 HP in my pocket?
Randall crawls out and starts like slapping you on the face.
Come on, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
I got a 17.
Oh, but that's a success. All right, so
It is.
you're still breathing, still hanging on in there. Blitzkrieg, it's your turn.
Sim, no! I'm gonna punch it again. Like,
Roll me attack roll.
I keep forgetting you're a sorcerer.
yeah. But I get to add my proficiency or my strength modifier to my attacks because of the sorcerer, the muscle sorcerer. So that's a 21 to hit.
It hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
And the damage on that will be 10.
Like, does everybody know who Flex Montello is?
I know who you're talking about. Like, Doom Patrol?
Yeah. Fucking amazing. So how much damage is that?
10.
10 points. Oh, it's still alive.
Damn it.
It's still
This thing has
alive.
a lot of HP.
It does, yes. It is a very big arcade cabinet and mimic. So,
Bet it does jujitsu.
only when it's
Is
more
it a
combat.
DDR machine?
So, ooh, hey, the game changes as two pads drop out underneath
Oh no!
with arrows on them. Heart, it's your turn.
Heart just starts spinning on the dance pad. Muted.
That's all they are. It's just like pads on the floor.
Yeah, it turned into a big DDR machine. I absolutely love that. We're going with it.
But there's nothing attacking us other than the.
No, it is. Yeah, it's the only thing. It's the thing that turned into the big DDR pad. Every turn,
So now
it changes
instead
into a
of-
different game.
Now instead of Sim's hand just sitting on a joystick, it's sitting on like the red bar that's in the back of the DDR machine.
Yeah. But this thing is barely holding itself together. You see the screen flickering and the lights dimming from time to time.
And Sim
Hart is
unconscious
gonna
on the
walk
dance
over and they're going to heal Sim.
Oh.
For sure you were gonna nacho cheese bath sim.
That's absolutely what I was gonna do.
You're gonna
They
go
used
out
the wrong
really
team.
high.
Just boosh out some cheese. We're good.
Gonna boosh out some cheese. That's the raid phrase for the evening. Folks, you heard it here. We're gonna boosh out some cheese. Boosh out
Don't
the
we
boosh.
have the emote?
All right. Yes, we do. That's perfect. All right.
No, I have cure wounds.
All right. Oh, okay. And what does it look like?
I
to
picked
heal?
that. So one of her the holes that she has is just gonna like blue light is gonna like.
Okay. Continue. I'm not a child. Continue. I'm not a child. Continue.
I'm not a child.
How many
trying
holes
not
do
to
you
be a
have?
child.
That has to know.
I can.
And, I'm trying
Like
so
a
hard not to say
projection.
this.
Just a projection of blue.
Projection of blue light.
All right.
Out
Roll
of
the healing.
a hole. That is.
I'm asking so nobody else has to be that person. Boom, Clover, you're the hero we deserve. Or we don't deserve, the hero that we get.
Now,
there.
does my health in regards to her healing need to be like if it would have been negative? Does it need to be like negative,
No.
or is it just
You're-
it's just
Yeah,
zero?
no negatives on hit points, so it's just 0.
You get 6.
Oh, your eyes wake up and you see you see Randall look at your eyes and his beak just opens up and he just gives you a little bird kiss and wraps around and starts trying to pull up on your collar to help you up.
Oh, thank you,
all right.
Randall.
Anything else from Hart?
No.
All right, Sir.
It's a radical.
Radical. I keep wanting to
Attendees?
say. Keep wanting to say ridiculous.
This.
Ridiculous.
So Mimic Arcade is still standing, badly
Yeah.
beaten and burned.
Yes.
There's only one option, truly. Though I don't know if we're gonna hit it this time. That's gonna be not a 12 to hit.
12 total to hit. That misses.
Fuck.
By
All right.
1.
Rippy Patippy. I don't think there's anything else I can do. I could. Do I get the impression that this is the final boss of the evening?
This seems like the most aggressive, largest thing that you have probably encountered in your life.
Okay. Let's blow some load here. We're going to channel divinity turn uncool.
Oh.
And the creature is going to have to contest with a charisma saving throw, DC 12, or sorry, wisdom saving throw.
That's worse. Okay.
Yeah, DC 12 wisdom saving throw, or else it becomes uncool for 1 minute.
What happens when it is uncool?
Well, when it's uncool, Sir Radical, first of all, must right that wrong. But secondary to that, it must spend its turns trying to move as far away from me as it can. It cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of me. It also cannot take reactions, and for its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape. For its action, it can only use the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. There we go. Okay.
All right.
It's basically frightened, essentially.
This thing, like, it powers down. And all of the cool video games in this thing are unable to operate. This thing begins flickering, and it starts to slump out of the way. And usually forceful movement away does not provoke an attack of opportunity, but it's so uncool, you all get to hit it on its way out.
Hell yeah. It starts playing E.T. on Atari or Desert Bus or something. I'm going to miss on that one, too.
Anybody else rolling this attack of opportunity?
Oh, shit. I didn't realize. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Everybody can. It
Absolutely.
moved out of all of your ways.
Well, that's going to be a 19 to hit it.
Hell yeah.
Will a
It hits?
17 hit?
It hits.
Hell yeah.
What about Hart?
And I am using.
That
I want y'all to
is
know.
18.
I'm going to let Hart go first.
It hits. I'm just going to tell you now, it has 2 health left, and 3 of you hit. So, scene here, you see Sir Radical
Oh.
pull out the awesome emblem here and give it the "You're not cool, you're uncool." And as it slumps away in defeat, the 3 of you bombard it. How do you hit
Same
it?
time.
I want to, while I'm still kind of laying on the floor, I have a keytar that I'm going to pull out and like miraculously get up and start jamming away on this keytar. And I would have casted Sharp Tones, which
Gup, can I correct your uncool symbology?
Yes, please do. Please do.
For the gnarly good!
Game over. 5 more minutes. And it powers down as you all collectively punch. What does Heart do to hit it? Is it like an attachment sword?
So what they're gonna do is with their power cord just kind of keep it in place while everybody else is wavering around to attack it.
And punch. This thing melts into this big pool of gross, right? And we're out of combat, and we'll go up here to some. What is nostalgic synthwave? I don't know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
Play it. Oh, it's this one. No, I don't want that one. I want this one. So with this thing dead, you all see a massive pile, a massive coin, like purse, on the ground by where this thing was. And as its body pulls into this puddle, it solidifies, and a bunch of tickets just start spitting out of it in a long line. And it emits 1,000,000 tickets out of its last little orifice. And you find that big bag of coins on the ground that is full of money.
I'm assuming this is Uncle's money.
I would assume so.
There's
Or
one.
is it our money now?
I mean, we don't have to give it back to him.
We can say it
haven't
was
gone on
gone.
It's also got the drug dealer's money in it. It's also got
Drug dealer that I ran over.
yeah. It's also got Barney's money in it.
Barney, who's
Barney's
dead.
dead.
Barney's dead. Yes. Yes.
Shame.
What do you do with that? You see this pool also spits out like a human skeleton at death.
Oh. I'm going to start taking the tickets over to the prize counter.
A million tickets.
wherever we got-
Let's take it to that thing.
Yeah,
To
then
the
I'm going to
door.
take the tickets to wherever I got to.
To the door. Yeah, it's got a ticket counter, the automatic feeder into the door. Do you
The
start
one that
feeding?
makes like the munching noise.
Yeah.
God, that would take
While,
forever.
while she does that, I'm going to put that big bag of money in the back of the van and lock it.
All right. Smart.
Oh, yeah, the van is
Good.
down here. I forgot. No, it's
Yeah.
not. The van's not down here.
Well, it's
The
close.
van is
blocking
just
the
right there. It's right there, though.
Yeah, it's a walk away. That's easy to
okay.
do. So you walk off, take the money out, while Sim, you all stand around and watch this tickets counting up into the hundreds of thousands until it hits 1 million and the gates drop. And you see this ball pit in it and a yellow square, a yellow box with a question mark.
I would like to try and see if I can get this box without having to get in the ball pit.
You will have to get into the ball pit to get to the box.
But ball pits are how you get sick.
We'll see. How heavy is the box?
Are you gonna try and pick it up?
Mage hand.
Oh, your mate. Just because your mage hand is buff AF, you grab that box and pull it out. It takes a little flexing. It's as you walk back in, you see them all, and you're like, yeah. You see the butt cheeks of Blitzkrieg just tighten up, and the box comes out with you. And with
Gonna
that,
hand it to Sim.
hand it to Sim.
Yay! I'm going to try to pry open the box. What's in the box?
As you try to
What's in
open
the
it,
box?
it doesn't open. It has no way of opening. There's no closing or opening.
Can I like punch it?
As you punch it, it busts open into a confetti of neon-like glitter that is chock full of all kinds of things. There's a hammer that is like comically large and looks like a big ass whack-a-mole hammer. And it is a +3
God
great hammer.
damn it.
There's a whole lot of stuff popping out of this thing. +3.
It's one of the balls in Smash Brothers, but it's a box.
Both of us. And it's got all kinds of stuff. It's got a star popping
Does it have
out
a fire
of
flower?
it. Yes, we'll say a fire flower as well. As it's got the big hammer that you could hit. It's got a star that pops out of it, and it has a bottle of steroids, and it has a whole bunch of stuff in it that is
That's not cool.
quite useful. They're game steroids, and this is Sin City, so people get all down with all kinds of things here. These are not the kind that get you hooked and shrink. So these are the fun ones. These are magic steroids, we'll say. But it's got all kinds of stuff. The little pill from Super Smash Brothers. And so it's got all kinds of stuff in it. And y'all grab your conglomeration of goodies, and
I'm going to start shoving stuff into my fanny pack of holding.
you see a head poke up out of the counter, from behind the counter, watching you all. And he tries to sneak away.
We see him?
Yes.
I know the hammer is comically large, but can I throw it?
Yes.
I want to throw the hammer at the person.
Roll me a d20.
Please work with me. 18.
You knocks. Oh! And he turns around. Oh no! Whatever are you gonna do to me?
I'm gonna run up as he fell down and grab him, pick him up, put him up against the wall. Are you number 4?
And he number 4s. If you refer back to earlier in the episode, he pooped, pees, and vomits at the same time. So you pin him up. Maybe.
You're coming with you. We're gonna go see Uncle Wilbur.
Anything but Uncle Wilbur.
Smack the shit out of him.
I'm not coming, and you can't make me. And he starts throwing a tantrum.
Blitzkrieg, can you
What?
hold him but set him down just for a moment?
What is Hart and Radical doing?
I want Blitzkrieg to set him down where I can reach him. I want to go over and I want to kick him in the balls.
Monkey
yeah.
Man really wants me to find out how many sets of footprints are in the ball pit.
There is none because
It's been cleaned.
if you look in the ball pit and there is only one set of footprints, it is because Cheezers is carrying you. Always. So you kick him in the nuts. And
That's for Randall, you piece of shit.
Randall hops down and also kicks him in the nuts. So Blitzkrieg, you've put him down, you've shook him up. Sam, you've kicked him in the nuts. Is Hart or Sir Radical doing anything to this guy?
Can I roll for vibe check?
You got a vibe check him.
Give me
For sure.
give me an insight check with advantage. It's an 11 for me.
19.
With a 19, this guy is you've actually, you think you've seen this guy before. He's ripping people off left and right. This is a sleazy, scummy criminal, and there is no telling how many people he has wronged, and he is looking for any opportunity to get away. And he's just kind of like a sleazy little dude.
Would you describe? Would you use a? Sorry, let me rephrase. Strike that. Would you describe number 4 as uncool?
Yes. Very uncool.
Can I request the DJ cut the music for a moment? Sir Radical.
Everything just got real dark.
Sir Radical's gonna kind of just he's gonna step off his hoverboard and draw his laser sword. And he's gonna lock eyes.
Gives him the Kubrick stare.
To be the best, we've got to pass the test. We've got to make it all the way to the top of the mountain. We can do it again. To feel the high, we've got to learn to fly. We've got to take it to the sky on the wings of an eagle. You're the best in the world. You are the best, but you say you don't know. You've got the touch. Now come on, let it show. You call the shots, but you know that you got to believe in the things that you're dreaming. You search for the meaning. It's very revealing. The power of being is what you're feeling. You've got to believe that you're simply uncool.
As he stabs him through the neck.
And he dies. A very uncool person. With his suspenders, button-up shirt that's off-buttoned. And that's it. You have slain the scumbag.
Victory!
And recovered the money.
And recovered the money. Yes.
Go see Uncle Wilbur now.
You can go see Uncle Wilbur. Yes. As
Oh,
you
excuse
make
me.
your way back through the
Come
club
through with my man.
with the van, yeah, and you make it back through the club is really it's a really downer situation. Like the guy who supplied the whole rave club with drugs is now gone, and everybody's just sobering up and having a hard time dancing. and it's a very depressing kind of scene in the club.
Can I go get on stage and perform for everyone?
There we go.
You can. You give me a performance check. That was amazing.
Stop rolling off of the desk. Stop rolling off the desk. That is a dirty 20.
A few people start dancing. There's some getting into it. Unfortunately, there's still some people that are just like, they can't feel it. But there are a good amount of people that are starting to pull up at the edge of the stage. And go.
I think it might be time
And
to boost some cheese. Some drug-infused cheese. Surely it's
There's
cooled down by
shrapnel in it
now.
too, though.
Is there like a bowl or something?
there is, you look overhead and there is a, like the fire nozzles on the ceiling.
No. Is there like a disco ball?
There is a disco ball, yes. There would, of course, be a disco ball.
Can we get the disco ball?
Yes.
Okay, I want to get the disco ball and like twist it open. Because I'm assuming you can do that.
Yeah,
Why not?
I mean, hell yeah, you can. There's
And I'm gonna like boosh the cheese into like both halves and make it like a serving thing, so people can like come dip some chips into like the cheese. We're gonna ignore the fact that there's shrapnel in there and just hope that they can like.
It adds a good crunch to it.
So-
It's like the crunchy bits, you know. It adds flavor.
fading out. The last things you see before going to Uncle Wilbur and ending is Hart. All of this drug cheese shrapnel blood into these two halves of the disco ball. And people start like engorging themselves on it, and they're just getting really into it. Their mouths are bleeding, but they're like, "This feels so good."
It helps the blood get into their, or the drugs get into their system
much
better.
quicker. Yeah. And Sim, you're playing, so now everybody starts jumping and dancing, and like your van is like hopping, and because everybody's just dancing and the ground is shaking, and it's just bumping. A bumping good time here with everybody in the club. And I
just remembered something. The little man is still in his hat.
and he's also this little tiny little dead man is just Bone Cold Stan Austin will pay really big for tiny dead
Fuck
person.
yeah!
Just so you know. And that's where we'll end our stream for Lasers Liches, not at the Doxxbury version 1.2. So what? Man, that was fucking ridiculous. I absolutely loved it though. Y'all are great. So favorite parts. While I pull up the meme stream, what was? We do a thing here, Blitzkrieg. We like to ask people what their favorite part of the session was, and we'll start with Muki. What was Muki's favorite part?
Getting Randall.
Randall.
I was happy that
Yeah, Randall's pretty awesome. Randall, the little Croblin. What about Myst? What was Myst's favorite part?
When Nolan went and picked up the dead person, I was like, I'm just gonna stick him in my hat. And like, then I just like pictured him walking around with like this little guy, just like
that was a little light.
What was Sir Radical, or what was Nolan's favorite part of the eve?
God, there were so many to pick from, but I think by sheer quantity, all of the individual moments with Blitzkrieg, with like the creating the sun and the power of his fist, the not sacred flame, the scorching flame or whatever, the van driving, like just every single thing. I mean, the fucking hoovering from Myst, like every single thing, the friendship with Randall. And just because like there was periods where I was just like zoning out listening to the music too. It's like, God, this must be what Sim is doing. Just like she hears her own music and just fucking like, wait, what? What, you were talking to me? Like,
I was legit listening to my own K-pop playlist, and I realized like 3/4 of the way through, I'm like, I could have shared on Discord, like there's the feature where you can people can listen in with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could have shared that, and people could have listened with me, and they could have been like, "Oh, we're in Sims World now." But I did it. I thought about it too late.
Hey, 1.3
was a lot of good moments like that. Nolan, what was Chris? What was your favorite part of the session?
I enjoyed this entire game. First of all, I had never played Lasers and Liches. Fantastic.
It is
and
so fun.
I would love to play this some more as Blitzkrieg, because I have so much shit on my list that I was like, I never got to use.
Yeah.
I had
same.
I had scripts planned out for certain attacks that I just didn't get an opportunity to use.
Yeah.
So the whole game was awesome. The funniest shit was Hart sucking cheese out of the engine. And just everything that came from that. And of course, the fact that you let me keep my van for this game, that was that was pretty fucking radical, dude.
How can you turn down the
Man is
van?
the best character.
The van, man, I loved it. The van was clutch. That was fun.
The whole time that we were doing the van riding, I pictured. Does anyone remember the gorillas videos where they're driving the fucking car?
Yeah.
They all just look fucking stoic and it's going crazy and shit. That's the kind of shit that I pictured while we were ripping the van through this.
Oh, I
thing.
love that. Monkey Man's favorite part was the beginning with Myst and the door and the throwbacks. I did enjoy some of the simple nod throwbacks. Definitely bringing Wilbur into the throws and remember Wilbur was your from before, and then then the drunky cheesers. I just love getting praise cheesers. Cheesers is a deity in here, and he is a kobold deity that Bakker kobolds worship, and they are just praise cheesers, and they thwarted them in their first adventure in the Retroverse. I love the Retroverse. I want to play some more on it, but we got some memes. So we have an amazing community members that make some fucking dope ass memes of the game, and so we like to go through and watch them. And if you are in the Discord, you can check out the stream memes. Go join our Discord and see them. I'm going to display them on here now. We got a GIF here from Potato Wife. The moment right before you convince your husband of 40 years to sell Mary Kay, you're just dousing yourself in Doritos. How I imagine Blitzkrieg casting prestidigitation, bend and snap. Oh, it's fucking funny. Blitzkrieg lighting everyone's cigarettes with all that. Is that Roy Mustang? Nice. Dope. Muki's intrusive.
Thank you, Potato Wife. Thank you.
That's so nice. That's the Teletubbies.
That's the Teletubbies. That is the backing from the Teletubbies. And when they have their custard, like their bowl of custard or whatever, it sticks his snout or whatever you want to call it into the bowl and sucks it up.
It's called.
Yeah.
Damn. How I imagine the Neanderthals mugging people. Yeah. I haven't seen Barbie yet. It's too funny.
I haven't either.
Good movie.
BDSM raveware. It's almost the same thing.
Yes.
Sir Radical and Hart. Pampered Chef and Mary Kay choosing an MLM delusional life savings.
Oh no.
Oh, so good. Sim Woong vibing with the heavy metal old lady. I loved the old lady.
She was great.
Yeah.
I was worried she was going to be uncool, but she was very cool.
Very cool. Hart on their way to accidentally drowning in his own blood.
That would fucking kill.
I love that. It's so much. Oh, Monkey Man calculating how much damage an arrow punch would do. I saw that in chat.
Yeah.
Go by and read that. That's impressive. Pepperonis come out to play. Oh, geez.
Oh my god.
Hart rescuing the inch. Oh my god, where did you find
I
it?
know, right? Like,
Potato
how do
Eye?
they fucking find these?
There's so many vacuum gifts.
Why? Oh, I love
And surprisingly, if you look at it, it's working.
it. Happy crowd. Sorry, I'm coughing. Hang on.
I was just happy I got the Croblin.
Oh my god.
That makes me happy.
Yeah.
Randall and Tiny Man guiding Sim's suspicion for the rest of the
Fucking
session.
honestly, right?
Oh man. Yeah. That Croban with Blitzkrieg cigar. Just wanted to fucking smoke, man.
Puff, puff.
Oh jeez. Hart takes a lover.
Come on, NSFW tag, man.
NSFW. Oh jeez. Selling drugs at the club, revisiting
Oh
general
no.
professional drama. Number 3, casually producing psychoactive biohazards.
Oh, my head hurts.
Point of view, your child's dandruff is a gold mine, but he's still only your third favorite. I'm a bad parent because I hate my kid. The party itching to use Hart's melted cheese glitter bomb bioweapon. Navigating the van in the arcade. You're good. You're good. You're good. Everything's tearing.
I'm so glad she made that idea, Muki.
Sir Radical bestowing charisma on Blitz.
I couldn't stop watching this. It was just on loop on my other monitor like all fucking night.
The jiggle!
Like, honestly.
Oh, that's great. Thank y'all for those so much. That's hilarious.